There we go. All right, we're live. It is Thursday night. Yay! So, let's go ahead and start getting this put together. Tonight, I want to try and spend a lot of time pricing up my slabs. Tonight feels like a good night for slab pricing. It's going to be a slab pricing night, one of those nights. All right, let's see. Okay. This is going to say hot card show tonight. Slabs getting priced as fast as Quick Attack. Live card shop. All right. Yeah, I want to do some slab pricing. I really feel like it. Okay. Let's see. Let's close these out. Had a pretty good day today, by the way. Pretty relaxed. We're going to turn on subscriber mode. Hit save on that. All right, cool, man. So if you want to talk, you got to be a sub. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't hit that subscribe button. Now, we should also do some giveaways for the people who have subscribed. Skip the survey, close this down. How you feeling? Please don't die. No, I feel great. I feel healthy. I mean, I don't even feel like I need to reduce the amount of work I'm doing. You guys must have listened to the daytime stream. My doctor told me to reduce the amount of hours I'm working, and I just don't feel that way. But I'm going to take her advice, so I'm going to find a way to do that. How should we do it? I honestly don't know. How should we do it? I mean, maybe I just start taking Saturday and Sunday off, or maybe I take Sunday off guaranteed or something. I don't know. Something like that. It's got to be something. Sundays are a pretty slow day for me, so maybe I just take Sundays off completely. All right, take a look at that. Ooh, One Piece OP9. God damn, we need to pull that Golden Roger manga out of here. I can't believe we haven't done that yet. So no Golden Roger has come out yet. Come on, One Piece OP9. Give us that Golden manga. I would really like to see that. Those are fresh cases, by the way. Speaking of which, here's a fresh boosty box. Topps Chrome Marvel. We just got some more of this in. We've done pretty good on this. This set has sold consistently, and yeah, it's a really nice thing. I like the cards. I like the chance for a 1-of-1. I like the box topper. It's all cool. We have some amazing breaks. The really quite popular Umbreon Neo break has moved by 9 spots in basically one day. That's really impressive. So this is a very popular Pokemon, and I'm always going to have one in stock, that means, in order to host a break on it. Here is the Mega Gengar. Here is Gengar. And looks like we have a giveaway card. All right, we need a... You know what? I'm just giving this card away for free to somebody tonight. Joseph Jones, it's all yours, Joseph. You get the My Little Pony. Free slab just for being you. That's it. You didn't have to do anything else. All right. Nice. Okay, because that's not going to be the giveaway for everyone. Because everyone doesn't collect ponies or whatever. So here is Sarah and Venomoth. These are 2 more giveaways. Let's start with Sarah first. I think Sarah's going to be a giveaway. Okay. Who doesn't like a free one? Free ones are the best, dude. You kidding me? Okay, we have that ability to be super generous. You know, I think after I hit 100,000 subs, I think I'm just going to be more generous in general. I think I'm going to change strategies because I feel like I've finished what I set out to accomplish when we hit 100K subs. I think I'm just in general, the point of the channel right now has been to sort of maybe build up, you know, a reputation and maybe build up maybe like some money, basically, you know, because everyone's trying to put a life together. But I feel like I've set out to do that and I've accomplished that. Maybe what the point of the channel will be in the future will just be to help other people with their collections, because I've pretty well set. All right. This is a collecting channel. It is all about collecting. There we go. Mr. I'm here. It's time to candy the corn. Cancel my order then. What? Oh, you've already got what you came here for? No, I'm just kidding. All right, let me go ahead and hit reset on this. It's time to candy the corn. I was researching candy corn, and it is among all the different candies you can eat, it's one of the lower calorie candies, similar to two other types of candies, gummies and ice cream. Gummies and ice cream. So candy corn is also in that group of lower calorie candies. Maybe because it's so simple, it's just pure sugar almost, right? And I think when you introduce other elements, that's what makes the calories more dense. So it's something that I was curious about. All right, let's see. Alex is saying he's having a bug where he can send emojis, but he cannot talk. So weird. Try refreshing your browser or something. What about fruitcake? That's a good question. Fruitcake can't be healthy. Fruitcake's basically candy. All right, so we have a giveaway tonight. Speaking of candy, this is a rare candy card. Jump into the rare candy card. You know, when the Charizard's over, and you might be the one to pull it, by the way. When the Charizard's over, we get to do a new Pokemon card for the rare candy. The rare candy is supposed to be an expensive card over $1,000. And this is supposed to be a top-line card, like an exceptionally rare card. The Mega and the rare candy, these are the high-end breaks. These are like the smaller breaks. This is, see how it's a red label? This is an overpriced break. That's what it is. It's supposed to be a very hot, overpriced break. This is not an overpriced break. The Diglett is not overpriced. This is a unique one that we do not run all the time. Nothing will replace it when it's over, but who knows? Maybe we'll have another odd card one day to put in that spot. But that's just, it's an additional break because it's Hello Kitty. All right. I got the Charizard from the giveaway. Can I swap it for a spot in the Umbreon break? Says Adrian. I think you're listening, right, Adrian? So the Charizard, I don't know what Charizard you're talking about, but if it wasn't like a $40 Charizard, I couldn't do that. I got the Charizard V from the giveaway. I don't think I can do that. It's a giveaway. I want you to have it as a gift, okay? You keep it as a gift. You can sell it on your side. Jacob Donbaugh, I will ship them for free. Thanks for being such a great and patient customer. All right, so I'm going to do some free shipping for Jacob Donbaugh here. Doggenbaugh, I think. Okay, let's try and print this. You two lift the emote curse of my body. You still got Hello Kitty Weiss. Technically, I do. I found out I have 2 more booster boxes of it, but it would no longer be at a clearance price, which we were selling it at a clearance price not too long ago. It would be at a normal price, so it could be around $5 to $6 a pack now. I don't know. I'd have to research it. Okay, that's Jacob Doggenbaugh. Just toss this out. I better tell her what it is. All right. Very good. Okay. Here's a Joshua Ramos, 6 tops Metazoo. Joshua Ramos. All right, Josh. So, Josh, let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3. He asked for Weiss, not Metazoo. Oh, I got a ton. I got a ton of the Hello Kitty Weiss. I just got another case of it in. I think that means I got three sealed cases and an open case. So that's an unusual amount of Weiss blouse. So I got plenty of it. Big fan of it, by the way. Big fan of the Hello Kitty stuff. I think that's a moneymaker for sure. Hello Kitty Weiss. It's surprising that that's the first. Well, it's not technically the first. I think Metazoo's the first Hello Kitty card set. But it's surprising that that's the first serious Hello Kitty card set, I'd say, because Metazoo is a bit of an odd one. Weiss professionally, Japanese company professionally printing Hello Kitty Sanrio characters, that's a big deal, I think. It's almost like a base set if you think about it. So, yeah, I mean, I plan on keeping a case or 2 of that sealed and just hold it for 5 years. Look at Adventure Time. Weiss Adventure Time is just eye-wateringly expensive now. It's out of print, and it's just so expensive. And so, I'm just going to hold on to some of that Weiss Hello Kitty, and we're not trying to get rid of it too fast either. So here's Giant Salamander. Here's a Roperite, one of my favorite products right now, easily Hello Kitty. I'm not even a Hello Kitty fan. I collect 0 Hello Kitty cards, but I pick it up and I go, oh, this is going to sell. I can just feel it. I can feel it in my gut. I have an intuition for this stuff. Hello Kitty's going to sell like crazy. When I go to the mall, there's a Hello Kitty shop. When I go into Hot Topic, there's Hello Kitty brand. When I go into Spencer's, there's Hello Kitty brand. When I go into a shop that sells nothing but, you know, graphic t-shirts, I see Hello Kitty on the shelf. When I go into like, you know, sort of like an anime shop, Hello Kitty's somewhere. Hello Kitty is a powerful brand, and we finally have a card set for it. And this is maybe the first Hello Kitty card set. So, yeah, I like it a lot. I'm a big fan. By the way, and this predates that too. So this Hello Kitty right here, if you're a Hello Kitty fan, you got to get a spot because this came out before the Weissblau, and this one prominently does feature Hello Kitty. So it's kind of a funny Metazoo card. I have 2 of those. I'm keeping one. So I'm selling one. I'm keeping the other. Yeah, I'm keeping one of the Hello Kitties, if you didn't know that. So if you weren't watching, I bought 2 of those. One is for the break, and one is for me. So I have 1 Mothman, and I got 1 Hello Kitty Metazoo. We are? I see Hello Kitties at McDonald's. Yeah, it's a powerful brand. Yeah, it sells to kids. I think it does very well with girls. And girls are like almost an untapped market in my mind. I think there's, you know, like 10 to 1 boys buying like stuff like Pokemon. But not that there aren't girl collectors, because there are girl collectors. But Hello Kitty's, that's going to be a collectible girl card for sure. Here we are. So I want to, in fact, I think I just got a Hello Kitty card in the mail. So I want to send that off to grade. How much are the Garbage Pals? Oh, I have probably 5 of those left, and they're $4 a piece. So you can send in for them if you like. Mister, did you see in the Discord, LaFlame opened a Sapphire Marvel Chrome and got a 1 of 5 Mephisto. Very cool. Yeah, you know, it's very similar, I think, to Topps Marvel Chrome. That's super cool, man. It's got that chance for the 1 of 1. 1 of 5 is going to do very good, though. Mephisto, huh? You are? All right, that's Uncle Sam. Here's Midnight Escape. Here's Funeral Mountain Terror Shot. Got to tap that market, am I right? Well, you know, if you're somebody who's willing to take your capital, put it into a booster box, and leave that booster box sitting around for a couple years, and it goes up in price, well, then good on you, you know, because that's where you put your money. You could have put that money into anything else. So we're all placing bets on what we think is going to be valuable over time. And yeah, I'm Hello Kitty's an easy bet. It's a really easy bet. Oops. We got Hide Behind and Charman. If I buy a spot in the Rocket Break, can I buy the empty pack as well? We are supposed to sell the empty pack. I think they're supposed to sell for like $15 a pack, basically. Yeah, the empty packs, and they need to be shipped separately. The empty packs, because they bend very easily. So, or you know, maybe, yeah, so they bend very easily. The empty packs do. So they got to be shipped separately. Joshua Ramos, I have a bag, says Josh. Thanks, Josh. Appreciate it. I wish Metazoo drew backgrounds on these cards. Ah, they're fine. There we go. All right. Do you guys want me to buy any Metazoo sets that we currently don't have on the menu? Jirachi. Holland Phantoms. Tapu Bulu. And Seal. Seal's been up here for a while. Here's Jeff Leon, 8 of the English Azure. What's up, Jeff? 8 English Azure. English Azure Lane, which is right over here. All right. Smart move there, Jeff. 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, Jeff's about to sweep. Super Electric Breaker came out in Japan. Market fluctuates like nuts. Yeah, well, we're waiting for ours to arrive. It should arrive pretty soon now that it's out. I don't have my tracking numbers, but I'm sure it's on the way. Okay, you ready? Could be here any day now. I could ask my supplier if he already shipped. I don't want to annoy him. Hey, what about me? I don't think he'd have forgotten me, though. I placed a decent-sized order of 8 cases. That's not, like, huge. It's not like a pallet or anything, but it's not a small amount either. There we go. All right. Why did Pokemon stop putting energies into the packs? I don't think they're needed. All the energy cards. There's so many energy cards out there. Ready? Save themselves some money not printing energy cards, actually. Oh, there you go. All right. Clever move. There you go. Mr. Jeff, you got the head nurse. Let's get a zoom on this one. Is she a nurse? HMS? Perseus? She seems like a nurse. She's there to do some nursing. She said, oh, konnichiwa. All right. Very nice. Most people toss them. She can check my pulse. That's right. She's going to check your blood pressure. She's the head nurse. Okay, here's a holo. Very good. Everybody thinks that girl card going to be the hit, but I don't see why. Here's a holo. Here's a holo. Girl cards are always the hit. When will you learn this? Here we are. Look at this. Ooh. Holy hoochies. Here's a holo. I'll turn my head and cough anytime. Here we are. Cold. All right. Mr. Jeff having a good round. Good for you, Mr. Jeff. Tossing that away. All right. Very good. Wow. That's nuts. Do you guys think that should be a clip, or do you think that's too lewd? I mean, she's just kind of saucy. It's not really like there's no nips showing or anything. I almost feel like this could definitely be a clip, but I don't know. Jeff Leone. That's Azure Lane. If you guys like girl cards, check out Azure Lane. Hey, Jeff, I think we're making a new baggie here for you. We have this $100 Naruto tin for you Naruto fans. Try it out. It's quite good. We've opened these before. People generally like them. Oh, right. We don't use this. We use the other baggie. Is it silver or gold? It looks like it's silver. It is silver. Remember, the gold is first edition. God, I hate that these stick together. It's so annoying. All right. There we go. So, Jeff, I'll put this in the cool kids box. All right. Put this back over here. Didn't Mr. used to sing silver and gold? Silver and gold. Matt Hedrick, one spot in the rocket break. Oh, yeah. So we have a Japanese rocket break. They're just getting more expensive over time. You know that? They're getting more and more expensive. We get these 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 5 out of 10 are done. Matt Hedrick. Thank you, Matt. Tonight, guys, my plan is to do a lot of slab pricing. That's what we want to do. We might be doing some clearance slabs. Okay, Mr. Matt. That's halfway done. Team Rocket blasting off again. Here's Lunatone. Here's Monkey D. Luffy. We got Terrapagos. There's Kecleon. Kek. Here's Radondis. Ooh. We have an order from Joseph Jones. Wow, that's a really big order. 2 boxes of Weiss Disney 100. I've got a couple bags. So, 2 boxes of Weiss Disney, 5 packs of the Marvel Chrome. Now, did you notice there was a price reduction on Marvel Chrome down to $80? So you probably have $25 left over. If you paid the old price, I just reduced them, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, that's a big order. Holy. What year will base unlimited packs completely dry up off the market? Can you start a Topps Marvel break, says Bear in the Woods. I probably could. I would have to order more of it. It's quite popular, I suppose. I'm trying not to over-order Topps Marvel Chrome, but this is doing quite well. And then 2 boxes of Weiss Disney. Tell you what, let's start here. Let's start here. Tell you what. I paid the old price. So you got $25 left over, okay? Helping you with that. Letting you know. There you go. So these are even cheaper now. Okay. I should probably put a box or 2 of this into holding or something. Oops. All right, what we got here? What's this? Bucky Barnes. Oh, out of 99. Nice, dude. So his name's Bucky. I'm never remembering that. Bucky. Okay. Here's Typhoid Mary. Typhoid Mary. Here's Iron Fist. Okay, Iron Fist. Nighthawk. Ooh, Nighthawk. 1 of 1 incoming. Possible. It's possible. Here's Storm. Okay. And here's Kingpin. Yeah, the Marvel breaks would be cool because it'd be a Marvel pack divided by 6. So what is that, like $15 or something like that each? A little less than 15, I think. It's like 14. Oh, Refractor. Wonder Man. Okay, Wonder Man. Oops. Rhino. Rhino's such a boring bad guy. He's just Spider-Man Juggernaut. Doctor Strange. He's so strange. Okay. Here's Nova. Wolverine. Whoa! He's really scary. Okay, Wolverine is in here. And Mystique. God, dude, she is so fine. Mystique, 10 out of 10. Watching Rudy talking about the hype on English Pokemon upcoming sets might be too crazy. What are you talking about? We are. What do we have? Ooh, Sue Storm out of 399. Okay. Very good. Spider Ham. Did you say steak? No, I said squeak. Squeak. Here's Colossus. So who here watched the comedy dinner with Donald Trump and Jim Gaffigan? Did you guys watch that? The politicians host a dinner to raise money for the, I guess, like the Catholic Church or something like that. And they host that every election cycle. And, or is it every year? I don't know. It might be every year. But I've seen the one with Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton in it. This time it's Donald Trump and Kamala Harris. She didn't show up to it. Sunfire. Kamala was so funny at it. I didn't see her stuff, but I watched Jim Gaffigan's full clip, and it was longer than I thought it would be. And man, he was kind of going after her a little bit. I did not expect that. He strikes me as a liberal. There we go. Iron Man. Okay. Here's Killmonger. Oh. Very nice, Killmonger. Trump was a savage. Yeah, Trump handed out a pretty crazy line where he said, white guys who vote for Kamala Harris are fine because their girlfriends or their wives' lovers will be voting Donald Trump. I was like, what the fuck? Black bull. But I've not watched the whole speech that Donald Trump gave, so I want to see that. And I haven't seen the pre-recorded thing. No. I saw a small clip of the pre-recorded thing that Kamala Harris did. She had help from like Saturday Night Live or something like that, right? And it didn't make me laugh. It was just kind of boring. Here's Carol Danvers. Maybe she didn't want to be there because she didn't really want to be, she didn't want to have to roast anybody. She didn't want to participate in that regard. Here's Spider-Ham. He called Chuck Schumer a woman. No. What he said was, he said, Chuck Schumer, because your party is so woke, you can still be the first female president. Oh, look at this. And wow, that is so good looking. Look at that Venom, guys. Anyways, it was pretty savage. It was like a roast. And I need to go back and watch the whole thing, but I had to go live. I had the misfortune of watching Walking Dead tonight. I was watching all the way through season 10. I think I just have one episode left. There were like 18 episodes. Dude, Walking Dead season 10 was so lame, dude. The whole thing was lame. Here's Dormammu. Venom hits day 2 begins. I know, that's a great card. I love Venom. He's such a cool bad guy. Here's Eve Warlock. But anyways, I started getting, messages in Instagram and Discord from people who are followers of mine, and they're like, did you see this? So I knew it had to be good. Groot. I am Alpha. Yeah, she does the little, She does the little wavy moves and tilts her head and all that, and the acting is just atrocious. Here we are. All right. She was meant to die. It was her destiny. She got like that southern drawl thing going on. It's super annoying. All right, Joseph Jones. Wow. So I like the Venom. I like your comic book cover, Marvel Man. Look at that. Super cool, super cool. And then you've got an out of $3.99 Sue Storm and an out of $99 Bucky Barnes. Bucky's? That's like the gas station Bucky's. Is this not the Hawk Tua card set? Yeah, we're hosting the Hawk Tua card set stream. So, Joseph Jones, 2 boxes of Weiss, Disney 100. Let me go hunt those down. I'll be right back. Here I am. So with these 2 boxes selling, we are officially out of Disney 100. My question for you guys, do I restock it? I'm going to go over here to Disney 100 and drop it off the menu. Baseball Mint says nope. All right, Disney 100, as you recall, is the set where you can pull the Steamboat Willie. Bucky is Captain America's side piece. Like gay side piece? Like sexual? Like they make out? Time to trim Weiss, says Rat. Well, this wouldn't have been under Weiss. This would have been under Disney. If you get Steamboat now, yes. Can I get 6 OP9s? You sure can. Let me get you 6 of those. Where'd I put my OP9 box? Do I not have an open OP9 box? You're also going to get something else, too. You're going to get 2 packs of... Oh, you're going to get 3 packs. 3 bonus packs of Disney 100. So Joseph Jones picks up 3 bonus packs of Disney. Let me slab away a Steamboat Willie. They sword fight. Do they actually? Like, I'm asking you, did they make Captain America a gay guy? Because I know they're doing, like, all of that stuff with the characters, where the characters, they're all, like, LGBTQ, and they're not white, and they're not boys. They go, they're not boys. Girls now. Oh, here's 6. All right. Excuse me. There we are. When these characters were invented a very long time ago, a lot of them were just white guys, because America was, like, largely a whitish country, you know? Start snipping this. Does someone say BBQ? That's right. Superman, Batman, the Joker, Wolverine, Cyclops, most of X-Men. Here we are. There we go. Not very diverse. Depends on the writer. Current Captain America in the show movie is black. Here's a holo. Here's a holo. Here's holo. That seems kind of ironic, doesn't it? Here we are. It's like the opposite of the Black Panthers. Here's a holo. Oh, Black Panther is an actual Marvel character. I'm talking about the political movement in America. Wait, was Black Panther a political movement in America? Hold on. I might be confusing. Yeah, it was a Marxist, Leninist, and Black Power political organization founded by college students. Oof. But, you know, they were sort of like, they believed that America sort of took advantage of black people. So it's kind of funny to have the character be, you know, the pro-America, the pro, maybe U.S. military and all that, pro-American pride character be a black guy. That's what writing is all about, though, I suppose. Main actor for Black Panther died, so they don't use him anymore. The actual answer, or the actual actor died. Discord ping. I want a cute wife. Let's move over here. Hold on. Did I not ping? What the heck? Did I really not ping? Oh my god, guys. Let me ping my... I'm so sorry. We're live for Thursday night. How did I miss that? Okay. How did I miss that? They made Captain America black and his superpower is stealing bikes. Oh my god. Alright. The main actor for Black Panther died. You mean like in the show or in real life? That was my question. Chadwick. Yeah, I remember. He died from colon cancer. Colon cancer. We talk about that here in our group. We talk about the rise of colon cancer. All right, I was getting confused. Yeah, I knew he died. I for some reason I was confusing that with Captain America. All right, there we go. Doing too much right now. Sleep. Very nice. Yeah, that was sad. Chadwick Boseman, is that his name? He, if you think about it, he had a great career ahead of himself as a Marvel character, and to lose all that, pass away young from cancer, really shocking. All right. That is tragic. Makes me really sad. Showed you that, the world's having this, war over Ukraine. Did you guys hear about that? Apparently, North Korea has sent 3,000 troops to Putin to help fight the war in Ukraine. It's like basically a world war. This is a world war, right? Like, everyone wants a slice. People got competing interests. China, Russia, North Korea versus the West. You got Iran in the Middle East, too. And I think Iran's receiving support from Russia, aren't they? So, there's like this multi-front proxy war going on between the big powers in the world. Here's a holo. Here's a holo. Now send them here. Let's get a home game. Trump will get in and put an end to it. Maybe. He does speak like a good salesman if you think about it. That doesn't mean he will 100% execute all of his plans and his desires. Maybe he gets into power and finds out he's not, he doesn't have like a magic marker that can just give him exactly what he wants. He could go in Ukraine and surrender. That's easy. So, yeah, you could just go surrender. We could do that right now. We could surrender right now. But maybe our U.S. military doesn't want to do that. Maybe they think it's a good idea to be in the war. But, yeah, for the market's sake, for the U.S. stock market, it would be great, I think, to get out of the war and do normal business relationships with China and Russia again. Although, from the sound of it, the tariffs that Trump is talking about might actually do some damage to the economy. It's hard to say because I think in the short run it would do damage. In the long run, it might introduce manufacturing in the United States again, and there might be some complicated uses for that, like, making sure that our people are well educated on manufacturing technology. So that might have long-range, long-term benefits. I think Israel just killed the Hamas military leader. Yeah, I heard about that. That guy's dead. His son came out and said, the fight's not over. The son came out and said, the fight's not over until the Ayatollah of Iran is dead. Wow. He said, the reason the fight's not over is because Hamas was just a tentacle of Iran. That's all it was. He says, your real fight is with Iran. He says, and if Iran Ayatollah stays in power, he's just going to get a new tentacle and give it a different name or even the same name. So he says, it's not over because Iran's still here. And they want it, man. I think Israel wants to go in. But that's the son of the Hamas leader that just died saying, if you want to end this war, you got to take down Iran. He didn't say Iran, but he said the Ayatollah. Okay. Israel been way out of line with war military actions, but everyone is just sitting on their hands watching. Well, if you're not a fan of Iran, if you think the Ayatollah should go, then you're just kind of like, do it, hurry up. Because how many chances in history do you get to do something like this? Israel's able to get away with something like it because they're going to sit back and, they're going to say, well, we were attacked last year by Hamas and this is what we got to do. So they're looking at it as like an opportunity now. Hey, we can go take down, sort of like the United States after 9/11, we were able to take down, Gaddafi, Hussein, or wait, what was his name? We took out a bunch of guys. Obviously, Osama bin Laden, but it wasn't just him. It was, I can't remember his name. The guy who was in charge in, was it Iraq? What was his name? Guys, it's sad that you can't even remember the guy's name. So we wanted that guy out anyways because he was very against America And after 9/11, Bush said he had weapons of mass destruction. We got to go in. And his name was Saddam Hussein. I was close. Didn't I say Hussein? I think I said Hussein. So I was close. My brain just couldn't get it. Couldn't get the full name out. But we killed a bunch of leaders in that area, not just Saddam Hussein. And so right now they have a big tragedy in Israel. And they're probably saying, look, this is our opportunity to do the same thing. Now we can take down our opponents for a while and sort of have, the ability to say, oh, well, it's in self-defense. And you could even argue maybe it is in self-defense. I mean, Iran did just shoot 200 missiles into Israel, right? That did just happen. So they're still asking for it. They're asking for the smoke. You know what I'm saying? They're not saying, yo, we're done. No more missiles from us. They did that like 2 weeks ago. It was about 2 weeks ago. It was the beginning of October. They sent in about 200 missiles into Israel. So we might see a World War III, and it might just be fought with proxy wars and drones and missiles. Might be assassinations. And I think the United States, I think I read, they just dropped 2, they're called bunker bombs. They dig 100 to 200 feet underground before exploding. How insane is that? So they're called bunker breakers or something like that, bunker bombs. And we just dropped those on the Houthis. So we're very much involved over there. We want them out. Thank you, Joseph. That was a massive order, guys. Joseph Jones 1. And Joseph Jones 2. You got a pricey little box now, Mr. Joseph Jones. And what are we doing with your stuff, Mr. Joseph? Let me think. There's John Lucas. I see John Lucas. I think you're going to get your own box in 2 seconds here. Are you in this box right here? I keep forgetting what we did with you. Oh, right. We put you in with James Wright. Here it is. Joseph Jones. Joseph Jones. Joseph Jones. War is very profitable. War is profitable for a minority of people. That's the real problem with war. Yeah, war is profitable for a minority of people. The majority of people suffer greatly. Melodic, Absol, Ditto, absolutely sad and atrocious. Portcus Dies. Yeah, war is like for the ambitious. It's a very one-sided war. They have billions of military from the U.S. Probably, yeah. But I've heard Iran is not that bad. I've heard Iran's got a pretty good military, too. Because that's what they spend all their money on. We need to keep giving away free money and work on bringing down the deficit. Something like that. All right. So who's next? Consequential wars. Lebanon is getting invaded, steamrolled. Here's Brendan McGraw. 2 Duskmorn, 2 Stellar Crown. You got it, man. 2 of these Dusky Morns. Oops. And 2 Stellar Crowns. Meant to say stop giving money. Yeah, I mean, it's very expensive. And when the inflation goes up, the American people are effectively just paying for the war. We're paying for it whether we like it or not. The government's like, sell war bonds to the U.S. Treasury, or not the Treasury, to the Federal Reserve. And the Federal Reserve says, you need us to buy your war bonds? Print up those money printers. Get them running. Heat them up. So, and then they use the cash that they print to buy those war bonds. But in the end, what does that mean? That means all this free money's in circulation, and the increase in the money supply is what causes the prices to go up. So all of a sudden, everyone's got money to spend. We didn't start blowing up Afghanistan right after 9/11. We can't afford these wars. In theory, we can't afford them. In theory, we would be better off staying out of the wars and, negotiating for peace and going back to business, going back to producing, and waiting for these jerks like Putin to just get old and die. Because they do. They get old and die eventually. And when progress is made, people don't want war, So if the lives of the people in Russia were high quality, they don't want war. If the lives of the people in, Iran was really high quality, or even Palestine, they wouldn't want war. They'd be like, we're fine. I got everything I need. I got money. I got comfort. I got the ocean. It's usually when think of North Korea. Think of when a country's rising or when a country's struggling, that's when they want war. Here's Erratic Apparition. Fanatic, Cult Healer, Monstrous Emergence, Possessed Goat, Fear of Infinity, Under the Skin, Duskmorn, Oblivious Bookworm, and Plains. We don't have enough silicone. Interest payments will be our #1 expenditure over military and Medicare. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of crazy to think about. And if we don't pay that, it's going to look bad. It's going to cause our ability to borrow money to plummet. Doomsday Excruciator. Ooh, creepy. Here's Fear of Sleep Paralysis. My wife has a fear of sleep paralysis. Waltz of Rage. And Nashi and Toby, Beastie Befriender. Okay, Toby's your hit card. Okay. Twist Reality. Rip Chain Razor Skin. Resurrected Cultist. Scorching Dragonfire. Give In to Violence. Keys to the House. Irreverent Gremlin. Haunted Screen. Dashing Bloodsucker. And Island. Ooh. Love that demon card. Really makes the table scream. Toby Flenderson? We didn't start because we consulted with allies, got support and troops, and then started war effort. We are. Here's Marvin, Murderous Mimic. Sadistic Shell Game, Reluctant Role Model, Dissection Tools, Kaido, Bane of Nightmares. Kaido, Bane of Nightmares? Oh my god. Alright, that's a nice looking card, man. I like how it has no borders on it. I think that means it's a more valuable, kind of like a full art. There you go. Toby Flenderson? All right. That's for Brendan McGraw. Thank you, Brendan. Welcome back. Okay, Brendan. Let's place this about right here. All right. We are 42 minutes in with 86 viewers. Kind of a slow night, it almost looks like. Let's take a look at getting up some slabs up on this table. I like that card's name. Here we have the Battle of Alabasta Cobra. Pupitar priced on 1024 for $100. That's really cheap. Here's Nido King, PSA 9. Lilip, 180. And Marowak for 75. We got Graham Dean Cousins, 5 the Magic, Duskmorn. Yes, sir. Let me go get a box of Duskmorn. I'll be right back. People are opening Duskmorn all of a sudden. It's, hey, give me some of this Duskmorn. All right, I'm back. Warner Brothers cards? Are you getting the Warner Brothers cards? Tell me about the Warner Brothers cards. Okay. Mm-hmm. 2, 3, 4, 5. Kakawao 2024 Phantom Warner Brothers 100th Anniversary. Kakawao is a Chinese set, though. Like Sister? Sister. Oh, man. You're making me feel old. Snipping this. Okay. Snipping this. All right. And snipping this. Have you already talked about PSA submission? Yep, we talked about that already. What else is there to talk about? There's a new Pokemon set out. What about any other franchises releasing a cool set that maybe I haven't queued up? Maybe I need to add to our table. Ooh. Glimmer Burst, Hardened Escort, Break Down the Door. Break Down the Door. Oh my god, dude. Growing Dread and Swamp. Okay. Go home, Roger. Oh my god. There we go. The Roller Crusher Ride. That looks fun, actually. Seance Board. Grievous Wound. Screaming Nemesis. The Wandering Rescuer. And Gremlin. How about that water that's turning the frogs gray? There we are. Very good. Damn it, Alex Jones. Here's Murky Sewer. Turn Inside Out. Neglected Mainer. Clockwork Percussionist. Final Vengeance. Wildlife Wickerfolk. Diversion Specialist. Coordinating Cobbler. Unwanted Remake. And Mountain. All right, we got Mountain. Wow, that Valgavoth Terror Eater card looks cool, man. Okay, there we go. Ooh. Yeah, that's neat. Curator Beastie, Waltz of Rage, Food Farm, Reluctant Role Model. My GameStop went out of business, says Joseph Jones. Scary. Yeah, I went to a GameStop in Springfield, Missouri, and they were like so dead. There were like 3 employees in there, and I was the only customer, and it was pretty much, it was like 5 p.m. on a Saturday or something like that, and I was like, where are all the customers? But I know where they were at. They were in other stores like the mall. So, you know, GameStop was not in the mall, and nobody was in there. There's just no point in being there. And when you go into the mall, there's a great big card shop in there, and it's like, well, you can just do all your card shopping at an actual card shop. So I think GameStop won't necessarily get rich from their ideas by turning themselves into, you know, a quasi card shop. I think they either need to go all in and just say, we're no longer GameStop, we're Cardstop. Or, I don't know, they're just going to keep flopping around maybe until they finally die. Gleeful Arsonist, I don't know if they're, well, maybe they'll do like collectible games or something, I'm not sure. Walking Closet and Spirit. Ooh, Spirit. What do you think of the Azure Lanes? I like the Azure Lanes cards. There you go. Weird that GameStop middleman for PSA now. That is very weird. Here's Wary Watchdog, Piranha Fly, Glimmer Light, okay, Manifest Dread, Killer Mask, Fear of Exposure, Optimistic Scavenger, Saw, and Island. Whoa. What's today? Today's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Go Island. Technically, we're in Friday right now. Valgavoth's Lair, Metamorphosis Fanatic, Overlord of the Baelmerk. Okay. Ooh, that's a cool looking one. Sacrifice. I don't think I've seen that one before. Look at that. Creepy. GameStop has $6 billion in cash, no debt, plenty of runway to try things. I see what you're saying. Well, that's good. That's good. Maybe they'll survive. Boiler Bilges. Here's Malevolent Chandelier. But you never know, because they might just say, you know what? Let's close the business down and just take our cash home and be done. Because, you know, that's kind of how brands fall and rise. They don't necessarily have to be going out of business to close down. But then again, they might sell themselves off. But yeah, I think the bigger problem is that whole branding, GameStop. Like at some point, all games, 90% of game purchases will probably just be digital. And so at that point, what are they then? Are they some other thing? Are they Cardstop? You know, it's a real question. Here's Star Athlete. Here's Cursed Recording, Leyline of Hope. Victor Valgavoth's Sinestral. All right, there it is. Graham Dean Cousins. It's a publicly traded company. Oh, true. Okay, so they would have to get delisted first, I guess. Or they would have to declare bankruptcy. I think they'd have to declare bankruptcy. All right, Mr. Graham. So they're not going to do that anytime soon. Graham with the G. You're over here somewhere. Yeah, they're a publicly traded company, of course. Let's see. Gucci. Toss this up here. I see them almost like as Blockbuster. Like the technology's changing and they don't have a way to get around that problem. Let's see. When is GameStop going to start selling Pokemon NFTs? Actually, didn't GameStop briefly sell NFTs for a while? I think they did that already. So we're almost out of room there. So, I think what we'll do for you, Gavin. I'm not Gavin, Graham Dean Cousins. We'll put you in a temporary box. They're making almost $100 million per quarter on interest on their cash. They have all the room in the world to try things. $100 million is child's play. There we go. All right. I take a bear approach on them. I don't own any GameStop stocks, and I probably wouldn't own any. I just feel negatively about them overall. It's the problem is the primary existence has been around. It's like the Kodak company, right? They're still around, right? Same with BlackBerry, they're still around, I think. I think it's possible for the company to just take their general assets, like their real estate and their talent and all that, and totally reinvent themselves. So maybe they would just become Cardstop. Now, if you told me they were going to become Cardstop, I'd say, okay, that might make sense. They might go on and become one of the better card companies that are also corporately run. But you don't see that a lot, though, corporately run card shops. But maybe they would beat that and just be a really good one. But they were always a gaming company, and now they're a middleman, essentially, right? They're a middleman for developers who actually make games. They make games. And what GameStop doesn't do is they don't make anything. They don't make any games. So the game developers are saying, we'll just take our games and have them be digital and not let you guys make money off of us in the secondhand market. And I think over time, that's going to play out more and more and more over time. It's going to become fewer and fewer games to trade in at GameStop. You could go buy old games from an older time period, but I think that market, there's a market for that, like graded games and stuff like that, or wanting to buy an old Game Boy. I don't know if it could be a corporate business, because I don't think the profit margin's good enough to justify its existence over time. I'm saying over time. You're saying they're in a great spot right now, but I just mean over time. I'm trying to imagine a company making so much money, it can pay all of its dues and fees, it can pay all of its talent, all of its workers at the top and the bottom, and still give out a profit margin good enough to the shareholder that the shareholder wants to hold on to GameStop stock. I don't know. Sounds like you lost on their stock. Who cares about their stock, Alicia? You sound scorned. What are we talking about? I own no stock, but I enjoy shopping there as a collectible store now. I did go there recently, and I just thought it was pointless. I thought it was just like a worse card shop, because there was a card shop basically in the GameStop. But if you cross the road to the mall, there's a gigantic card shop in the mall, and it's actually lively. It's got tables of people playing Magic, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Dragon Ball. I saw Lorcana there before. They got dice, they got Dragons and Dungeons, they got anime figures, they got clothing. So this giant-ass card shop blows GameStop out of the water. So you go into GameStop. GameStop just has a couple select booster packs from more recent sets. And then, under counter, I saw some slabs on the counter. And I was like, all right. So it felt very much like a weak card shop. And I also didn't feel like shopping for video games there. When I want a video game, I just buy the digital version. I don't care if I lose $60 because I don't care about reselling it later for $30. I'm very knowledgeable about support resistance and trends over time. Sorry, says Alicia. GameStop is equivalent to card stock. GameStop stock is equivalent to card stock. GameStop needs to feel like there's nothing left from the past. Yeah. Who remembers Slackers? Does anyone remember Slackers? That was a cool place. I remember Slackers. Jack Gray, 1 Marvel Chrome, 1 live custom. You got it. Jack Gray, 1 live custom. That's a cold live custom. Sorry about that, man. PSA about to get flooded with energy slabs. 1 Marvel Chrome. You got it. 1 Marvel Chrome. Where's my Marvel Chrome? Ooh, we need a new box of it. Wow. I used to get a manual and poster in the box. Manual and poster. Oh, when you would buy a brand new game, and now there's no manual because the manual's online, and there's no poster either. There we go. Yeah. Oh, what? Oh my God. I wish I'd done this on camera, but I was just doing it close to my body. The large cards can be numbered? I didn't know that. Whoa. That's very fascinating to me. I didn't know that. All right. Giant size supervillain team up. Dr. Doom versus Submariner. That's neat, man. So does that mean there's 1 out of 1 box top? Why the hell doesn't Pokemon do box toppers? They're so freaking cool, man. We need box toppers again. Come on, Pokemon. Make it happen. Pokemon needs to release a premium booster box with the box topper inside of it again. I miss box toppers. That's a 12 out of 50 giant size supervillain team up. Dr. Doom and the Savage Submariner. side by side against the humanoid hordes. What? Okay, cool. 12 is a good number. So I might save that as a clip, because I did not know that was a possible thing to do. $55.25. All right. Have those been graded? Well, I got some of those large cards. I'm going to send them off to grade. Here we are. All right. I honestly am jaded. Google card shops in the 90s, and you'll understand GameStop will never be. I miss those shops. Here we are. All right. Card shops in the 90s, huh? Well, I mean, I've been to 2 card shops now recently. One in downtown Springfield. It was a Magic the Gathering only card shop, but it was loaded with players. It was so cool. It was nighttime. They had these giant windows, really tall. They're like 2 stories tall, it almost felt like. It's like a story and a half tall. And they had all these tables, and it was just maxed with players. And then the other big card shop was in the Springfield Mall. It's one of the busiest shops in the whole mall, and it's a card shop that carries a little bit of everything. But you can see there's a big Magic the Gathering group, and then there's also groups. Ooh, Black Panther out of 75 is a nice purple color. Wow, look at that. Jack Gray doing really well as well. That's super cool. Okay, awesome. Very nice. All right. It would be cool to own a card shop like that, I think, but I don't think I have time to do it. And I'm already 35, and I've been working 5 years. I've been working my whole life. I've been working since I was like 13. I'm ready to slow down, not speed up, I feel. Here's Iron Fist. Well, that's what my doctor tells me, is to slow down a little bit. Here's Iron Fist. Here's Cosmo. Too much overhead, it would just destroy your profit. Yeah, a lot of people say that, but when I go into those card shops in the mall and I see how full of people they are, I think they're doing fine. I think they're doing A-okay. They're probably making more sales than me. It could be argued. I mean, because they got like 3 or 4 people working there. And so, you know, their sales might justify having that group of employees. But yeah, I don't know. It's a fascinating idea, isn't it? I like what we do here, though. This is very special, what we do. Ooh, Jack Gray. This has got to go into that box, right? Okay. I remember the Warhammer tables in the back, Magic Mid, card shop up front with fog machines kicking. Yeah, that's pretty cool. There we go. Okay. We had something called V-Stock when I was a kid, and that was a collectibles store in our local mall, and it was in all the malls in the St. Louis region. It was a big collectibles store in all the St. Louis region malls, and there was a point where it was very busy. It was a super busy, hopping, busy place with all these guys playing what appeared to be Magic. And it'd be all these guys who were out of shape with ponytails. And I never forgot that. I was like, that's so funny. What a bunch of nerds is what I was thinking at the time. I was like, nerds. Here we are. Look at me now. I better grow out that ponytail. You start a physical location, you're fighting established ones in your region. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm not arguing anything like that. Here we are. Although you could probably do an analysis of the very best place in America to open a card shop right now. Here we are. Okay. Probably some place everyone doesn't necessarily want to live. All right. Very cool. So this guy says he was priced on 724. His name's COBRUH. And what I'm going to do, I'm not going to look his price up. I really don't. I think it's going to be a struggle to find his price because he's pop 3, right? And instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to reprice him. We're going to take 10% off. He's going to become $225. It's going to say 10.24. All right. So he's a little cheaper now. And that one's been updated now. A lot of people don't realize they rent the table. Oh, in a card shop, you rent the table? Is that right? Is that part of how a card shop makes money? Whoa, dude, we got Joshua Whipple, payoff slab away, $800 order. Holy. Give me a second here. Joshua Whipple, that's a big order. Here we are. He's got CGC 10 Metal Zard from October. Okay. Oh, yeah, you kind of told me you would get that one done fast. I like that. So, let's see. This is actually a card that I'm selling on commission, I believe. Here it is. Yes, it's the Sven card. Okay. So this means I owe money to Sven Jansen. All right, very good. He's got to be happy with that. Who knew Magic the Gathering was big in Japan? Ta-da! I also sent for another box. We're going to get that as well. Let me just do this. So you're done with this. And then let me go ahead and do a calculation. Oops, come on. No. There it goes. Okay. So I owe him a chunk of money. US, Canada, and EU dominate Magic the Gathering, don't they? That's a good question. I don't know. Okay. Very nice. Now let's take a look at the rest of the order. 1 box of the Hello Kitty and shipping. Ooh. 1 box of the Hello Kitties. Meow. All right, you ready? One of my favorite sets right now on the menu. Hello Kitty, everybody. If you order some of this, you keep all the cards in the pack because there's just like 3 cards per pack, or maybe it's like 4. So you keep all the bulk. Toss that to the side for now. You ready? Sleep. God, I can't believe Walking Dead had that stupid alpha lady for like 2 whole, very long seasons. There we go. I also felt like Carol became very boring in those seasons. She just became fixated on the bad guy. Here, Cinema Roll. Oh, it's so cute. All right, Cinema Roll it is. I sent for another. I can wait in line if needed. Oh, you sent for a second box of Hello Kitty. I'll grab you one. I'll just grab you a random one. No problem, man. Okay. You can send for a third too. You can send as much as you want. You're shipping out tonight, so. Okay, here's the duck. Look at that duck. They still have Duel Masters. That's been around as long as Pokemon. Oh, look at that frog. Pochaco. Look at that Pochaco. Dear Daniel. This is Dear Daniel. Cherry Choms. I need to go watch an episode of this to know what it's all about. Here's Koro Kuririn. I bet it's just going to be super kawaii. And the Singing Penguin! Alright, very nice. The TV show is very dated. Oh, for this, there go Joshua Whipple. Okay, very nice. Oops. Oops. Grab this. Ugh. Where's your bag, Josh? John Joey, John Joseph, Jose Jorge. Joshua Whipple. Oh, new bag. I'm such a goof. You ordered shipping and I immediately assumed it meant you had a bag. Almost like a standard 80s cartoon. Oh, okay. Never seen it. Okay. I saw some listings for English Furin. Will you be stocking up on them? You guys want English Furin, really? I mean, I could get some English Furin, probably. So, let's just double check this real fast. Josh said he sent in for a second box. Is that right? 2 boxes? Come on. Yes, you did. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and let him get this second box open. Good luck. Wow, that's a big order tonight. Appreciate it, man. The one clip I saw, Hello Kitty was being rude with her mother. So a green fart cloud ghost appeared to what? Appeared as the manifesto of the rude behavior. She didn't like it and she apologized to her mom. That's great. I'll have another 2 in 2 weeks. Oh, very cool, man. All right. Very nice. We need to have a price per case so that if somebody wants to buy a whole case of something, you can get like a cheaper price on it. Although I don't think the audience loves case openings. Did you guys notice that? When we get case openings, I think people get bored of the same product. All right, there we go. The Fart Cloud has a name and is officially licensed Sanrio characters. Look at that Hello Kitty. That's so cute. Okay, and here's Cinema Roll. Look at that Cinema Roll. Here's Kuromi. I'm getting better at these names. Here's Hello Kitty. Meow. Kuromi. Look at these Hello Kitty cards, Mary. Don't you want to buy some? Here's Maru Mofubiori. Whew. What a name. And is it 3 different names? Like, is it 3 characters and 3 different names? Only Kurumi. Here's My Melody. Look at that My Melody. And here's the duck. I don't like the duck card. I think this card's pretty ugly. I like the SPs and the SSPs, and these are pretty cool too. Pita Pita Manilian. Nice. All right. Stock up on Union Arena, Japanese Nike, sexy grills. Yeah, okay. Thinking about it. Okay, that's Joshua Whipple. Mr. Josh. All this in one bag, and then let's get this label. I better try to buy some funds right now. Make sure it all still works. Oh, yep, it still works. Perfect. All right. I like to buy postage $1,000 at a time. Isn't that nuts? Okay. I don't like Hello Kitty. Oh, that's too bad. Who's next? Who is next? Do we have an order? We have an order from our good friend, Daniel Del Barrio, a pack of Duskmorn. You got it, Daniel? Okay, there it is, Duskmorn. Ready? All right, here goes. Murder. Ah! Unable to scream. Ragged Playmate. Enter the Enigma. Fear of burning alive. Shroud Stomper. Untimely malfunction. Forest. Okay. There we go. Here's Omnivorous Flytrap. The Lord of Pain. Valgavoth, Terror Eater. That's cool. And Marina Vendrell and Fear of Missing Out. Ooh. All right. And all right. Cool, man. Wow, slow night. 90 viewers tonight. Very interesting. Daniel Del Barrio. Must be not enough hot products for people at the moment. I really feel like when companies put out hot products, people get busier. me toss this away. Yes, let me throw this away. DDB. FOMO in card farm. Let's get a rotation on these. Here's Dusk Noir for $29. Flavion for $49. Karen's Umbreon. Ohana. And Golduck. Oh. All right, and then this card's Surprise. Let's go ahead and take a picture of these so they can come down. Close all this stuff out. I had like a million things open. Okay, and now we're going to jump over to this channel called the All Slabs channel. See that? All Slabs channel. So you can go there, and what do you know? It's got slabs in it to shop for. So these are for sale, and they're from just now. Like the rotation we're going through right now. That's where they're from. All right. We're going to hit click. Good. Very good. And now these come down. I'm gonna leave this guy up. I like this guy. This Golduck is notably population 2 right there. That's a population number. So if you're new to this, the population is on that corner there. Pop 2 PSA 10 yellow Golduck. Pretty neat for Golduck collectors. Hardcore Golduck collectors. Okay. Let's get one more rotation now. The mini stickers. Pokemon Stadium Poliwag, Squirtle, and Charizard Holo. I like that card. I'll put that into the Holo Shuffles. Joshua Whipple, another box of Hello Kitty. Add to my shipping order. We already did that. All right. Nectaria Combo says, can I use my $10 store credit from the Magnemite for another 2 Holo Shuffle? All right. Didn't we already do that? I remember this Nectaria Combos. I thought you already spent that money. So I remember you had me take the Magnemite back, and then I thought you did something with that money. Yeah, you did something with that money already. I swear you did. Nectaria Combos. I could have sworn you did something with that money from the other night. Where's my free Kurumis for being such a good mod? Here we are. He reshuffled it. Holo Shuffles. Well, I put the Magnemite back into the Holo Shuffles for cheap. I remember that. But I could have sworn he had me open some Holo Shuffles, right? I thought that's what it was. And I think he missed. And I said something along the lines of, well, you know, it's probably worth it. Or was that a different guy? I can't remember. I know he used the credit to try and hit a bigger Holo Shuffles hit. That's what I thought. He missed indeed. All right, and after that, we have... No, that's what happened. We have no orders in the queue. Slow night confirmed, guys. Slow night. Woo! Well, you know what that means, though, right? It means we get to sit around pricing up slabs. Something I needed to do pretty badly already. And if we get somebody coming around buying up some cards, that would be great, because we like to watch cards get open. But tonight is going to be a slow night. It is a slow Thursday night. That's kind of a surprise. Yeah, slow Thursday night, huh? All right. Look at that Meganium, dude. That is a cool-ass card. We'll start here. Okay, Meganium. Let's begin by getting the population. Currently coding some wall tubings for SpaceX. Aovic, you work at SpaceX? That is so cool, dude. Or do you work for a company that supplies SpaceX with their parts? Okay, so this card is less than 100 populations. Actually, pop 41. Okay, there we go. And now, let's go ahead and look this card up. We supply SpaceX. I inspect the parts. That's right. I think you've told me that in the past. It's very cool, man. All right. Meganium Expedition. All right, let's just start there. Meganium Expedition. I believe I found the cheapest version of this card. Oh, nope. No, I have not. Give me a second. Here it is. All right. Let's pretend like I was buying it. I want to see the taxes on it. Okay. So I'm ready for a price on this card. Wow, that's only population 41. That's really impressive. Hey, Vic, buying Hello Kitty packs and not paying attention at work will be the reason a rocket blows up. 10.24. Okay. Nice. Meganium is up for sale. I don't know, dude. That seems so affordable. I almost want to just keep it. Now, let's grab this next card. The Tyranitar is really quite special. I feel like this guy could easily be a break. Wow, just leave him alone. Here's Tyranitar. Look at that Tyranitar. This guy definitely could be a break. Let's get some information on him. This is the reverse holo Tyranitar. So he is holographic. He's a little higher pop than the Meganium. He's going to be pop 53. That's pretty rare still. They're buying 1,000 in of scrap from us from every order. I don't know why. If they use it, that's on SpaceX, not me. All right, so 53. I might keep this guy because I'm actually a big fan of this Tyranitar. Okay, I see it. SpaceX catching that rocket first try was pretty dope. Yeah, it's pretty, it's physically very impressive. How do you even do that, you know? It's like magic. That's going to say Tyranitar. Reverse. Should just type that in the first one. These guys are claiming that it's a lower population than 53. It's an interesting thing. When I scanned it, it said 53. Maybe there's two databases for it. All right, so this one's going to be saved for break. Get 41 and 11. So this will be a future break. You can't buy into it now because I don't know when I'll implement it. And what I might do with this, I might implement it as a double break. Just giving myself a price to look at. Everyone bailing on Twitter this week. Next week, they'll be back to complain about Elon, I'm sure. They're bailing on Twitter. Why are they bailing? They're our #1 customer, hashtag insider trading. Dark Slow King gets a price now, guys. That's a cool one. First Dark Slow King. Neo Destiny. Oh, okay. Twitter said any post/art will be used in the Twitter AI program. You can't opt out, and if you block someone, they can still see your post. People are angry. No more blocking? I don't know if I agree with that. I think, I don't know. No blocking. That seems kind of unnecessary, doesn't it? No blocking. What's that supposed to be useful for other than, you know, letting people troll each other more? You can block. The blocker can now see your posts. Then they're not blocked. Yeah, they're not blocked then. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Dark Slow King. Do I sell them? Okay. Okay, Dark Slow King. Getting that price. He's all set to go. Cool, man. You can't interact or talk with the person that blocked you. Yeah, but if you can see their post, you can try to communicate to them in all kinds of ways. Yeah, that's weird why I don't use any social media. All right, guys, there's no orders in the queue. If you're brand new and you've never ordered from our stream before, you should consider opening some packs tonight. Give us a show. You know, the show is basically made out of people's orders. And I'll continue to price up cards because we're only an hour and 20 minutes in. But if it's a slow night, it's a slow night. So we'll see how long that lasts. Now, let me go ahead and grab some more slabbies. It's not just the AI wrath. Honestly, in this day and age, if you post something online, it gets picked up by AI regardless. Yeah, I have to agree with that. Here's a Metapod. I can see why people are not dying to purchase Metapod. He's only $45, though. That's already really cheap. So we'll change his price to $39. Okay. Very nice. We'll set him to $40 now, so that's $5 cheaper. 10.24. Twitter just being real and people thinking Blue Sky isn't already doing it. Okay, what do we have here? We have a beautiful Entei for $28. Okay, I think that's fine. Here's Jigglypuff for $240, price on $624. Let's get the price on this guy today. Crystal Jigglypuff. Oops, that should be one word. Jigglypuff has gotten cheaper, huh? All right. Very interesting. So I have to lower the price on the Jigglypuff from $240 to $165. But look at this. I'm still ahead. So when you look at this right here, I only paid $90 for this Jigglypuff back in 2022. So the money still doubles, even at that point. Isn't that crazy? That shows you how powerful Pokemon cards can be. Cards do actually generally go up in price. Like, you have a limited amount of time to buy these before they go to the moon, because as people buy them up and hoard them, and that is happening, you have harder and harder prices over time. Let's see if it changed in population at all. So I bought mine in 2022, according to that. And let's just see what that is looking like today. So today, I don't know what the pop was back then, but okay, it's 47. Pop 47, amazing. Okay, pretty rare. Here's the Wigglytuff, much more rare than the Jigglypuff. You could actually get these both and put them in a slab away together if you ever wanted to. So you can put these together. Being slow works. Lots of time to open a case. If I buy a case, can I just open it throughout the night? We could definitely do that. What were you thinking of opening a case of? Here's Obi-Wan Kenobi, hangs on for life, Duel of the Fates. I placed it as $30 for 9. It's pretty cool. That's 2024 Top Sapphire. Okay. We'll set this to just 25, in fact. Let's get that 10.24 on it so we know when it was priced. Lovely. And here is a Donald Duck PSA 9. Super cool. Vintage looking Donald Duck for $18. I mean, I guess it could technically go cheaper than 18, not by much. All right, if you like cheap slabs, any one-piece tag slabs, we've had some one-piece slabs. Okay, pricing that to say $10.24. This is what a rotation looks like. We're going through old slabs now. Oh yeah, this guy keeps making it up on the table. We're going to lower his price from 45 to 40. Okay. All right, so a free card. Thanks. That's a great point. This one would make a great free card. Okay, Donald Duck is a free card now. Yeah, it's a slow night, that's for sure. It's slower than yesterday night. Okay, interesting. If you trade money for a card, it's technically free afterwards. Oh, is it? There's Espeon 9 from Sun and Moon. The PSA 9s sell slower than the PSA 10s? How could that be? The last time a presidential nominee didn't attend Al Smith dinner was Mondale, and he lost 49 states and 1 state in the election. Yeah, so I don't know why Kamala Harris didn't show up to that. That's kind of a snub. I don't think that was a smart move of her. She just did a recording. I think that she's honestly, I think she's kind of, dude, I think she's not great at the one thing a politician is supposed to be good at, which is like schmoozing and talking. You hear her trip over herself constantly. She looks supremely uncomfortable in conversations. I think she's like a literal example of fake it till you make it. Because that's how she's feeling that way. She's feeling like a fake it till you make it kind of candidate. And she's made it. And now, you know, she's in front of a camera over and over and over again. And I think it's making her supremely uncomfortable. I think that's what's going on. I almost feel bad for her. All right, there we go. Okay. I don't think she likes being a politician necessarily. There we go. She was going to get roasted, so she stayed home. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking she was going to get roasted like crazy, so she said, nah, not today. These are fresh prices, by the way, guys, based off of today's prices. So enjoy them, especially if you see something you like. So this is going to say PSA 9, Ancient Origins, Entei. There we go. So this should technically be $27, not $28. Not much of a change. I'll make ours $26, in fact. Clinton courted the MTV crowd, got laughed at, and knocked out an incumbent. Here we are. 1812 is the lowest voting demographic. Al Smith dinner, yeah, the 1828 crowd cares about that. Well, I mean, everyone in the United States isn't 18 to 28 years old, though. Here we are. All right. Actually, Jim Gaffigan made kind of a point since he was the comedian invited to the event, and he said 22% of America is Catholic, and he basically said, so you know, they're a key demographic, and he was kind of roasting her that she didn't show up for that. I thought that was interesting. I didn't expect that from Jim Gaffigan, because to me he smells like a, you know, definitely Democrat. It's kind of interesting. I think he was disappointed. 16 packs in a Pixar Weiss, right? That's right. Pixar Weiss. Okay, let me hit refresh. We need to go back to Clinton times. Only major issue was a guy getting BJs in the... Oh, my God. Brandon McGraw, one more Duskmore, and you got it, man. All right, here we are. Okay. Let's go ahead and snip this. Snip. All right. Why didn't we riot for that stuff? Our priorities are all messed up. There we go. Say its name. Here's Razor Trap Gorge, Vanish from Sight, Edge Cornfield, Peculiar Lighthouse, Saw Blade Skin Ripper, Fear of Isolation, Ethereal Armor, Vengeful Possession, and Mountain. Didn't Clinton era bring about the major EBT issues, though, in the long run? EBT issues. I don't actually know much about the Clinton era. I remember that was my introduction to politics, and the reason my parents didn't like them was because they didn't really have, like, pro-Catholic ideals. Here's Entity Tracker, but I didn't know much about them economically or any foreign, not wars, foreign strategy. I can't think of the word. They go, ooh, Enduring Curiosity, foreign policies or anything like that, right? Ooh, food stamps equal EBT. WTF, I got switched to a rerun TCC stream somehow. What? That's the wrong stream. Brendan McGraw. Here you go, Brendan. So these are selling pretty fast. These Duskmorn packs. Before that was Johnson in 69. He's my favorite. Okay. We have an order now from nobody. How perfect. Yay. Oh, Robert Hernandez, box of English bleach. Hell yeah, dude. All right, box of English bleach. You got it. Okay. Ta-da. Okay. Let's go ahead and, since we're having a slow night, let's have a giveaway just for people who order from this point on. We'll include Brendan McGraw too. Oh, I forgot how to spell his last name. Let me look into that. Okay, I didn't want to misspell it. Okay. So this is just for people placing orders tonight beyond this point. And let's see. We also have Robert Hernandez. So you going on too, Robert. Just a special treat for you guys. It's not really a lot of money, to be honest. But, it's like a tip, basically, saying thanks, bro. Okay. Wait, wasn't Bush elected in 2000? There we go. Okay. Putting that there, putting that there. Throwing this away. Yeah, what are the criticisms of the Clinton era? Are there any criticisms of it? I don't hear about it very often. I feel like we got George W. Bush, and he became like a gaffe machine, and he's remembered for the war in the Middle East, which people say was handled terribly. And that was one of Trump's reasons for running, remember? Because he didn't like his own party. He said, well, the Republican Party sucks. The war in the Middle East was a disaster. We lost trillions of dollars for no reason, for weapons of mass destruction that weren't there. The politicians, in the meantime, were personally enriching themselves, including the Bush family. So, he came out as a staunch critic of the current conservative party, and I think that's why he kind of rose to fame and ended up with a little cult following. And it's kind of interesting to me because I feel like that's kind of what just happened to the Democrats. I feel like the Democrats just went through that with Joe Biden. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Here, that's a holo. Here's... it's the hat guy. There we go. We have Mr. Morton, and he says, can you come to Norway for NM? What's NM? I don't know what NM is. For Christmas? Christmas in Norway sounds nice. We are. Somebody had sex with a Norwegian somewhere in my family history, because I'm 1% Norwegian. There we go. Must have been a long, long time ago, though. Because it takes a while for those genes to get whittled down to 1%. All right. Waiting for that VHS. There we go. To be honest, I don't... The hits for Bleach. You don't love them or you don't know them? Ooh. Okay. You're looking for a double star card to pop out. That's what you're looking for. Okay. I thought it was just the protein stain on his trousers. Oh, no. The protein stain. There we go. I think it was wrong of him to lie about it. Also, you know, when it came to Monica Lewinsky, I think it was kind of argued that he was this guy in a position of immense power. So, you know, it was one of those relationships where the girl's boss, who's a very powerful person, expects sort of like sexual favors. So it's in the category maybe like Harvey Weinstein to a degree. To a degree, I say, because I don't want to compare them directly. I think what I've heard about Harvey Weinstein is pretty horrible. But yeah, it's that idea that, you know, here's this guy you're working for. You depend on him for a job and stability. And now he's you know, coming on to you and asking for sexual favors. Yep. Monica Lewinsky doesn't. He denied relations. That's right. He did. He lied. He lied to the American people. NM equals New Mexico. So he shouldn't have lied, obviously. I still remember that day, by the way. When he came out on the television, he's like, I did not have a relationship with that woman. He had his Bill Clinton accent. That was on every single TV station. You didn't have satellite. You didn't have cable. You just flipped through the public channels on your TV, and every single channel was Bill Clinton. And I was like, holy, something important's happening. Robert Hernandez. Thanks so much, Robert. Get down. He also lied under oath. Yeah, you just can't be doing that, you know. He should have been like, yeah, I had sexual relationships. Oops. That I think he would have been remembered more fondly at that point, but that's how it be. All right. Nice. Thank you, Robert. Ta-da! How old were you in 1989? I would have been 9 years old. I remember the moment perfectly. We were in the basement of our home. I was supposed to be doing homeschool, which is essentially me sitting in a room with my siblings teaching ourselves. But we had a small TV in the corner of the room. We would turn it on. We'd watch The Nanny. We'd watch Price is Right. But you couldn't watch those things because every single channel had a breaking news story, and it was Bill Clinton saying I did not have a relationship with that woman. I did not have a relationship with that woman. Sounds like amazing schooling. Yeah. I learned nothing, baseball mitts. I promise you, nothing. No algebra, no geometry, no trigonometry. I didn't learn any of the history. I didn't learn any of the physics. I learned zero physics, chemistry, all the sciences. I learned none of those things. My homeschool education was me doing a lot of reading. So I read like The Hobbit and stuff like that. My dad made me do a lot of reading. My mom made me do even more reading. I did a lot of like Catholic reading, you know, defending Catholic ideas, the writings of Pope John Paul II, and just all that kind of stuff. And then there was math, so I could add, divide, that kind of simple stuff. Algebra, not so much. You know, I just didn't have a math teacher for it. So, and my mom didn't teach it. My dad didn't teach it. What we really did was we were handed a book for algebra, and we were told, teach yourself. And I did. I was kind of like, okay, I get it. The X moves back and forth. But if you didn't teach yourself, you didn't get in trouble. There was no punishment for not being good at algebra. So you just stopped. You said, I'm not learning this. And at the very young age of 13, I was instead working for my dad in his home business. And funny enough, that did not stop me from graduating with a computer science degree. 4-year Bachelor's of Science, computer science degree with some very difficult math courses. None of that stopped me. So it's like it didn't matter. You know, if you want to learn math subjects, there's all these guides on YouTube now, and you just go watch them. If you really, really, really want to know math, you can just go watch them. You don't need all this stuff, like all the high school education wasn't really important at all. I virtually had no high school education. Didn't exist. I had all the books. I just didn't do any of them. I went out to the garage and I worked for my father, and that was how our family fed ourselves, because we were always really close to running out of money. Raymond Pulgarin, hey, mister, it's been a long time. Can I get 2 high school DXDs? You got it. All right. I remember my mom being pissed he lied. I was a teenager and just chuckled at his accent. Price is Right is so good. Yeah, we watched The Nanny and The Price is Right. The Nanny. All right, 2 Japanese Azur Lane. The Japanese Azur Lane are fun because they have golden signatures. 2 Japanese Hello Kitty. Meow. Hello Kitties. Yep, my mom's actually pretty good at teaching up to a certain, like, education level. Like, she was really good with basic math and reading and writing. After that, she basically hands you a book and says, you're on your own, have fun. And if you are not, like, this kind of kid who teaches himself school, you just won't learn. And most kids just don't do that. I did to a certain degree. I tried. My dad needed me to do work in the garage, and he was giving me like $3 an hour to work. So I was like, hell, dude, I'm going to go get that $3 an hour. I'm not staying here and learning math. $3 an hour is $3 an hour, man. So, I'd be out there working. It was more fun than the education anyways. The education was boring, where I sit there with the book or go outside and cut $1,000 burls with the gigantic machine. That was way, way more cool. And I would see them sell, too. I'd see, like, the burls sell for, like, $300 on eBay. It was exciting. It was exhilarating. And so that was way more rewarding. And besides that, so my mom, she didn't care that I was clearly not doing my high school work. But she just kind of turned her head and looked the other way, because our family was always so close to running out of money. We were so close to being out of money because there were 11 children. So, and you hear about this in large families. You hear about the kids leaving early to get jobs to support the family. That's exactly what I did. That was my life. So I basically dropped out of school, homeschool, and just started working. And it was for my dad's, home business. I was paid $3 an hour, and I learned a lot. It was actually extremely educational. It was extremely educational to run a successful home business. And so when I was successful with the TheCardconomist and I started this thing over here, I just knew how to just go right into it. Nobody had to explain to me, like, what do I need to do next? What do I need for this? What do I need for that? I already knew it because I did it for my dad. Ooh. My mom ran away, had 8 sisters. It's stressful being in a large family, man. Large families is just not natural. Unless your father's like a sheik or something, and he's like rich as hell. All right, what we got? My family was not rich as hell. They were poor as hell. Lots of stress. I barely graduated high school and still landed a job in manufacturing plants, making 10 times more than most of my friends with useless college degrees. Well, and it's a funny thing because people think of the college degree like it's some sort of wealth hack. Like, if I just get this thing, I'll be rich. Well, yeah, but first you got to pay it back. So first you got to earn $40 to $80 to $120,000 just to pay for the little piece of paper. And then you got to work, dude. And as it turns out, everyone who goes to school is not necessarily a pragmatic and persistent kind of personality where they go in and they just get the grimy ass work done. But if you got that level of persistence, like you're just stubborn, nothing's going to stop you from going to work and getting all your work done. You just will make money. So a guy with an education in carpentry, plumbing, construction, truck driving. I was just learning about truck driving again. Did you know those guys who drive the fuel make like $100,000 a year? They make like $100,000 a year to drive the fuel, guys. Did you know that? 100K. Like there's some kind of specialty worker. Because they are. But yeah, it's a really impressive route for making money because it's just truck driving. Raymond Pulgarin. Anyways, you can't get into that job right away. I was learning about it. The way it works, you have to get into truck driving. You have to get your commercial license. He says, I don't have a bag. Let's get you a new bag. You have to get your commercial license, and then you have to get years of truck driving experience before you can apply to be the guy who drives the fuel around. And then once you have the license and the experience, you apply for that job. And apparently requires more training, more practice. And then when they say, okay, you're the guy, they set you up at like $100,000 a year to be the truck driver who drives the fuel. How crazy is that? Paul Garrett. A very good paying job, apparently. Go to a top 10 computer science college, graduate middle of the pack, come out making 200, 300K. Oh, I believe you, man. I believe you. I was just expecting to get a simple computer science job out here in Missouri for like 60,000. That was it. I did not have the highest expectations. But I remember the work in college was extremely difficult. But it's like your brain kind of snaps into it, the problem-solving method. You look at something analytically, like everything's a math problem at some point. Formulas, memorization, and math problem-style logic. And I remember this. I took a class called Formal Logic, and it was all like integers and all this interesting stuff where you learn to break down language into logic. I got a perfect score in that course because I loved it so much. It was almost like the combination of math with words. Right. So it had several phases to the course. It's such a good course. And the teacher was so enthusiastic. He was a great teacher. So it's impressive how a good teacher can change everything. Joshua Whipple. 2 more Hello Kitties. 2 Weiss Pixar. You got it, man. 2 Hello Kitties. 2 Weiss Pixars. One very enthusiastic teacher can really make the difference in a course that you take. But I had a great teacher. It was Formal Logic. One of my best classes. I got like a perfect grade the whole way, and I just had like a passion for it because one of my favorite parts of the course was when we got to the reading language part, and your job was to break down the language into integers. Basically, you had to take like a paragraph, break it down into integers, and then show the logic behind the language. All right, so the Weiss Pixar. Let me go grab those. Oh, all right. Here we are. Teacher opens the room. There we go. That is a big order for Joshua Whipple. Now, the Pixar set has a stamped Pixar lamp card in it that I believe is like $1,000, isn't it? So there's a really expensive card in this set too, and we've never gotten a video of it. Hey, mister, you didn't open my other packs. Wait, which packs? Oh, 3 Korean EV Heroes and 1 English Hololive. Is that right? Oh, what happened? How did I get partially done and then stop? Hold on. Let's finish Raymond. Okay, hold on, Raymond. My bad. Yeah, really long order. You forgot to put new orders on the giveaway. Ah, good point. Yeah, let's do that as well. English Hololive. So, English Hololive. Summer or premium? Is it the summer or the premium Hololive? Let's get Raymond Pulgarin in here. Sorry about that, Raymond. We don't do it this way every night. Four and 5 is going to be Mr. Whipple. He got to get extra spots. He's I think went the deepest tonight. Summer, perfect. All right, let's get it, Raymond. Not done with you yet, Mr. Raymond. Sorry about that. I think I was enjoying the conversation too much, talking about, the past and how life's gone. I feel like my life's been pretty adventurous. My life's definitely been adventurous. I had a weird childhood. 11 siblings, homeschooled. Every kid was a home birth. I had to help clean up the afterbirth. Yum. All right, there we go. All right. Yeah, I have some images and memories in my mind that you might find interesting. If you could just tap into my brain. Ooh. Homeschooling experiences. Experiences with other large families. If you were a large family, you were extra good friends with other large families. There was like a tight-knit group. And I remember learning stuff from them, how everyone was kind of different. There were other large families where the siblings had ran away too. So maybe it's just part of the deal. You have too many kids, they start running away. Afterbirth, save it for stew. Stew ain't free. That's right, you gotta have beef. Ooh. Let's start here with the Hello Kitties. Meow. Watching new Pokemon set signal prices, honestly crazy how hard they spike, then everyone goes into crab bucket mentality and it plummets. Crab bucket. I don't know that idiom. I don't know what that means. But yeah, you should never buy Pokemon cards right at launch. And that's true for most launch products. If you want to pay the most for a collectible, always try to buy it at the beginning of the launch. That's when it's most expensive. If you just give it some time, they tend to go down for a while. And then when they kind of run out of print, everyone's kind of run out of their initial distribution supply, that's when prices start to rise again. They instantly start undercutting each other. Oh, race to the bottom. Okay, yeah. Exactly. Because they got to dump that product as fast as they can. It's like a game. There we go. Ready? Snipping this. Snipping this. All right. Hey, we're up to a whopping 107 viewers. Whoa! Our cup overfloweth. There we go. Very nice. Very good. The Durant SIR I want started at 30. It's down to 12. There's a Durant SIR. Cool, man. Clip incoming. Maybe. If it's the SSP. Here's Charmy Kitty. That'd be nice. So that's what you're trying to pull out of these, by the way. There's a special SSP to pull. Here's the doggy. Burf. Here's Kuromi. Wink. Kuromi. We got Mr. Penguin. Look at that penguin. Where you can line them up. If you line up multiple Durants, it looks like a line of Durants. Oh, that's cool, man. Pochaco looking pretty slick, bro. Look at that Pochaco. Okay, here's a... It looks like a cloud. Is that a cloud? Pretty much just a cloud. Okay, Cheery Chums. The colors in this set are... Oh! You did it! You got an SP. That's very nice. SPs are a hit, guys. SP Pochaco. You got to trade it to Tammy. She likes Pochaco. I think she already got it. Did she already get that Pochaco? All right. I want that one. New. There you go. Ow. Here's Dear Daniel. All right, Dear Daniel. The Melodic and Phoebos SIR will be a favorite for people too. It makes a full photo. I saw that. It's a bottom top kind of thing, right? Yeah. My Melody. Here's Pochaco. Okay, Pochaco. Here's Peta Manilian. Bad Bats Maru. Look at that Bad Bats Maru. Here's Dear Daniel. The Penguin. Look at that Penguin. Here's this guy in his cool overcoat. I think you got him earlier, actually. Okay. Here's Maru Mofubu Yori. And... Kuromi. That's for Joshua Whipple. Thank you, Josh. Okay. If you don't like Pochaco, Josh, you should offer a trade for me, because then I can offer a trade to Tammy. So if you don't like Pochaco, if you like him, though, keep him. I don't know if you're interested in some kind of trade, maybe like for more product or something. All right. Now, 2 boxes of Pixar. Woo! Pixar time. Let's get it. Just hyped for Durant. This set will have the first Durant foil card ever. Durant's a cool Pokemon. I actually think Durant's probably should have been added earlier. And Durant could have been kind of like Eevee even. They could have had like different varieties because ants are a very cool bug. They're very tough. And there's a big variety of ants in the world. Finding Dory. I had to spoil the wife this time. She picked all this. Oh, did she really? They are very nice. All right. Beep. So the Pixar packs can really hold some very high-end cards if you're lucky. Snipping this. Do do do. Do 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 do. Tossing this away. All right, get ready. We have the lamp. I love lamp. Brick, do you really love the lamp? Or are you just saying that because you can see it? Here's Monsters, Inc. Going to college. Okay. Where are the Weiss box prices? You need to... Look at this, Sydney. No, his name's Sid. You need to check the description of the live stream. Okay. Holo. Remember the sad Jessie song? Poor Jessie. All right. Ta-da. Here's a holo. Here's a holo. Here's a holo. Oh, okay. You got a stamped Pixar Toy Story card. All right. Oh. 16 packs per Weiss box. Unless noted, it's just 16 packs. Yeah, there seems to be a couple different sizes. 16 is usually what it is, but some sets have 12 packs per box. And then the Weiss Blau is 10 packs per box. A song for all abandoned kids. Yeah, that was a sad song. They are. Oh, Inside Out. That's popular. Okay. Very nice. I should treat my wife to like a Disney movie sometime. She likes that kind of stuff. I don't. I think there was a Inside Out 2 or something like that. She'd probably watch that if I said, "Oh, let's watch it." She'd probably be like, "Really?" Here's Woody. Getting wooden for Woody. Getting real woody in here, if you know what I'm saying. That red Luxo Jr. last sale was a German auction at 700. Well, look at that. Yeehaw. You got a stamped Jessie. That's an SP. Nice. So the best pull is going to be an SSP, but you got an SP, which is also good. All right. Very cool. Well, that just made that box worth it. Ta-da. And we'll throw these away. I remember when a 3D animated movie was like special and cool. Now there's so many of them, it's just kind of, it's almost a nuisance. Like there's too many of them. It was like, whoa, 3D animated. There's no real humans in it, just like lifelike 3D animated characters. So that was really cool a long, long time ago when they introduced it. Now it almost feels like a way to make a movie without needing real people. Like, oh yeah, let's just churn out another one of those animated movies. All right. I mean, you design the characters, you apply the design to a skeleton, and then you write up a script, do some voice acting, and then animate those characters to do whatever's supposed to happen scene by scene. It's actually not that complicated when you think about it. It's just about quality, though. The quality is the hard part. If you want A-list voice actors, and you want top tier animators and you want everything to look really good, well, you better have some design artists that are highly skilled and storytellers that know how to write a good story. Now it's costing millions. That's what's cool about movies, you know, the idea that they could spend like $500 million on one movie and it's going to somehow generate $500 million back because everyone and their grandma's going to go out and watch it. Not if you're Joker 2, though, apparently. Man, apparently that movie bombed. Joker 2 did not do well. Joker 2, the movie we were all asking for. If we could just have Joker 2 with... what's her name? The artist. Here we are. Put this here. What's the name of the artist in Joker 2? Her name is... Poker Face Girl. Oh, man. You'd think I'd be able to remember this easily. Lady Gaga. Yeah, I don't listen to any Lady Gaga. So, let's see. Lady Gaga. She's in Joker 2. And the moment I heard that, my instincts told me this movie is gonna suck ass. I knew it the moment I heard she was in the movie. Because it seems like that happens every time. Every time you add like a musician of sorts to a movie, it ruins the movie because the movie revolves around that musician, which I think it did. You know, they're like, it's got to be a musical now. It's got to be Lady Gaga. If they had picked some hot unknown chick to be Harlequin and just cut out the entire concept of it being a musical, everything could have been different about it. They could have written the whole movie differently. And no, but they chose Lady Gaga, and that was the reason the movie failed. Maybe the ending was stupid. I think people would have been more willing to overlook that if they weren't tortured for the first 2 hours with songs that don't matter. It's just a music video for Lady Gaga. It's an extended music video, so she ruined it. But I knew that's what was going to happen the moment I heard it. Because again, there's other movies that do this. They bring in like, you know, like a musical artist that's really well known in the real world rather than this fantasy world. You know, Batman Gotham City, that's a fantasy world. Oh, there you are. Inside Out, Pixar. Really nice. That's your stamp card. I think every box has a stamp card. Anyways, so they bring in these musical artists, and it just cheapens the movie. You know, it's like that episode of The Mandalorian, where they had Jack Black and Lizzo. Why would Lizzo be in Star Wars? It makes no sense. Get her out of there. She's not Star Wars. Neither is Jack Black. They got Jack Black going into the Minecraft movie. I'm like, that's gotta be a stupid movie. He could be a voice actor in a movie, okay? That's fine. Because that's a certain type of movie. But the moment you put Jack Black into a movie and it's like a live action movie, it's like, come on, dude. It's no longer Minecraft. It's Jack Black. That's what it is. So, you know, the moment they put Lady Gaga, I said, oh, good. It's no longer the Joker. It's Lady Gaga. Jack Black is hilarious. I don't hate him. I don't hate Jack Black or anything. I just think that, you know, if you wanted to have a, like, for example, I really love Nacho Libre. It's one of my favorite movies. But if you wanted to have a movie that was about Minecraft, you just, if you're going to live action it, it's got to be unknown actors. Or actors that are only slightly well known. Not actors that totally, you know, dominate the feeling of the movie. That's what he does. He dominates the entire feeling of the movie. You're like, this is a Jack Black movie. But what it should have been is a Minecraft movie. There we go. Minecraft is going to be so bad. Carter Johnson says she's actually an all-right actor. She doesn't work in this. Yeah, I guess. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I felt it was going to be goofy ass shit the moment I heard she was going in there. I was like, no way, dude. No ways. You're not going to add Lady Gaga to the Joker movie. She doesn't belong there. It doesn't make any sense. There you go. Pixar. Ooh. They should have added a girl who complimented the, whatever his name. His name's Joaquin or something, right? They should have added a girl that complimented him, like a foil, you know, or a foil or something. Maybe she makes him more extreme, or maybe she just contrasts him in some fascinating way. But instead, it's like, Lady Gaga. Why? Well, because she sings good. It's like, all right. Enjoy not succeeding. And I was holding my breath. I was curious to see if it actually did succeed or not. Of course, it did not. So I was like, my gut was correct. All right, Joker 2 should not have been a musical, regardless of who was in it. Right, but see, that's the point. Joker 2 was made into a musical because of Lady Gaga. That's the whole reason. Because it was Lady Gaga. They said, Oh, we're getting Lady Gaga. Let's turn it into a musical. We got Lady Gaga. She's got some pipes on her. Let's do a musical. That's what they did. That's how it was decided. We can't waste this opportunity. It could be a musical. No, dude. Very stupid move. There we go. And I don't know how much input she had on that. I don't know if it was more of the director. Like, Lady Gaga was going, no. No music. I just want to be an actress in this movie. I don't want to be Lady Gaga. You can sing. You can dance. Come on, Lady Gaga. It might have been her idea. She might have come in and said, hey, I'm really good with music and dancing. We gotta add that into the movie. We can't let my talents go on wasted, unused. Zach Allen, Totodile, slab away. Totodile, huh? What Totodile? Zach, what Totodile are we talking about? Totodile. Oh, maybe it's one that he already has. Hold on, let me look it up. Oh, yep, he's already got it. Okay. It's going to be 620 minus 50, 570. Boop. Okay. I picked up the new iPhone 16 today. Pretty nice. What I like about it is they claim it's not a musical. Really. Gaga wasn't the first choice. Joker 2 should not have been a musical. Joaquin Phoenix said the idea for Joker 2 came to him in a dream. Probably should have stayed in the dream, in my opinion. Probably should have stayed there. Okay, Zach Allen. Thanks, Zach. Cool, man. The whole concept of the movie came to Joaquin in a dream. Put that over there. I've had dreams, too. That doesn't mean they should all become movies. Ooh, Joker. There we go. We got the Joker card right there. Here's Cuffing. Coughing. Let's look up his price. Make sure we got a good price going for him. There's the Umbreon Break. Zera Aura. Very cool. $30. I think that one's actually pretty good. We got to check this guy too. So let's get price checks on these two cards. Coughing Wheezing. PSA 10. Tops. Tops. Coughing Wheezing. So there's one for sale for $200, but it's holographic. So this to me tells me that $40 is already pretty well set. 10.24. Let's check out the population. The fact that there's none for sale probably suggests there's a low pop card. Here's the problem with this card. How many Coughing Wheezing fans out there, huh? That's a real problem. Oh my God, dude. This card is population 3. There we have it. Pop 3, Coughing Wheezing, $40. It's a common uncommon, basically. $40, very reasonable. A lot of that money is just going toward grading, and it's already a 10. It's a square cut card, just as hard to grade as any other Topps card. Very reasonable price. Here's Primal Groudon. All right, let's see. PSA 9. We're going to type in Ancient Origins. 97. Nothing. So let's try type in Primal Groudon. Nothing. So you can't find them. Let me check sold. Maybe that's how we got this price. How did we get this price? Ended recent. Okay. So the card most recently sold for $240. That's how we got that price. That price is going up. Because if there's none for sale, but I've got one, and the last sold is $240, that means I get to increase the price, actually. We're going to be a slightly higher than the last sold, just $20 higher. Nothing really unreasonable. $260, $1024. Let's check the population on this card. I don't think we need to. It's a 9. All right. Very nice. Who's next? We got Kevin Vu. He says, get me on the Tyranitar. You got it, Kevin Vu. Time for sleep. Good night. Have a nice sleep, Mr. Whipple. Kevin Vu. Thank you, Kevin. DF. Here we are. What I missed? I said something on CASHAPP. I assume I did it right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's actually 11 people in the Umbreon. The Umbreon's getting close, actually. Umbreon has less than 10 spots remaining. That means 10, 11, 8 spots left on the Umbreon. Ooh, fast-moving card. All right, funny that you said you sent something on Cash App because I just finished the PayPal round. Here's Pirate Blood Moon, and he would like a Magic the Gathering Duskborn. I think you overpaid. They're only $24 a pack. You sent 33. Did you mean to send so much? Did you want another item added on? Because you got, how much is that? You got $9 left over? So, Mr. Carter Johnson, I think you overpaid by $9. Ready? All right, here goes. 1 pack, Magic the Gathering, Duskborn. Okay, just make sure I read it right. $9 shipping, right? Oh! Well, you don't have to ship right away. Did you want me to put this in a bag and keep it over here, or did you want to ship right away? Here's Living Phone, Spine Seeker Centipede, Most Valuable Slayer, Bear Trap, Paranormal Analyst, Oblivion Bookworm, Under the Skin, Fear of Infinity, Island. He's an island boy. That makes sense. Yeah, $9 shipping. Yeah, with the way shipping works, I just keep your stuff over here until you pay for shipping. When you pay for shipping, I then immediately ship it. That's the way it works. Here's Convert to Slime, Ghostly Dancer. We've got Dazzling Theater, Razor Skin, Needlehead, and Insect. Bzz. Ooh, that's creepy. Get a fat bag before shipping. There you go. All right, so your pull is Razor Skin, Needlehead. Creepy as hell, dude. All right, that's a great artwork. I like the illustration. Okay, baggy time. We'll write that you have shipping on your bag, but if you'd really like me to ship it out right away, I can. You also have to provide me the shipping, because on Cash App doesn't give me your shipping. So you have to email me that shipping information. I got an email address in the description. It's at the top. Okay, Pirate Blood Moon. That's his name. Pirate Blood Moon. And we're going to say 1024. We'll add the SH down here to suggest you already paid your shipping. New guys tend to do that. They tend to pay for the shipping right away. You don't have to do that necessarily. You just pay for when you want to actually go out. I don't know if you want to go out instantly, but we can do it that way if you want. So strange. My name is Pirate Blood's son. Oh, it must be distant relatives. All right, there you go. Now you can add more stuff to that bag if you'd like. Okay, now we've got Alistair Kitchen. He says 2 of the Fortnite Season 1, 1 Fusion Strike. All right, cool, man. Let's grab this box. And that is an empty box. If you guys didn't catch this, Paradise Dragona is now $2 a pack, $60 for a box. So you can chase after the SARs in this set, like Lycia. Lycia is a pretty expensive SAR. Throw that away. All right. F them blue players. What is he talking about? Blue players. All right. Good luck to Alistair. Here's Cursola. Okay. Here we have 1, 2. The shotgun. No, this is a Tommy gun, isn't it? That's a Tommy gun. One of the early popular automatic weapons being used. Tommy guns. That's cool stuff, man. Pack number 2, Alistair. Okay, you got this girl, you got this guy. Cool guy. All right, there you have it. Those are your 2 Fortnite packs. So as you can see with the Fortnite packs, they can be really tough to pull the holographic cards out of. And that's where a lot of the money is. It's just in any of the holographic cards. If you can pull a holo, you're doing really well. But some of the non-holos do pretty good as well. Okay. What were we talking about? I don't remember what we were talking about. We were talking about something just a second ago. Darren Thompson, 2 Holo Shuffles for Darren Thompson. What's up, Darren? The Holo Shuffles could pull you a $100 card for a simple $5 snipe. A 1, 2, 3. That goes to the back. And then 1, 2. Flip it around. You got 2 cold holos this time, though. Okay. 1 spot in the Japanese Rocket Pack. 1 Lord of the Rings Chrome. Oh, man. The Lord of the Rings Chrome are so hot, man. Signatures and pieces of cloth from the actual actor's wardrobe can come into these packs and really be a massive hit for you. But besides that, there's a checklist card that just looks so good, too. So, but hold on, let me see spot in the Rocket Pack. That's right. Okay, so Rocket Pack is up to 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 for the Rocket Pack. If you guys wanted to open Vintage Team Rocket, we've got it. 6 out of 10. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very good. And here it is, Lord of the Rings. Okay. Lord of the Flies. Toss that away. What do we got? We got Sam and his gay lover, Frodo. Didn't the Samwise actor actually suggest that it would have been good to have the characters like kiss or something like that on screen? Here's the orcs being badass. They're all like, yeah, we're going to win because we're orcs. This guy also being badass. Okay, cool. Here's Frodo and Gandalf. Looking very Frodo Gandalf-y. And the boys. All right, so no luck in your pack. Just a standard Lord of the Rings pack. Get the 1 ring. Yeah, so there's a checklist card with the ring on it. And it is so good, dude. It is such a great looking card. All right, that's for Darren Thompson. Well, Mr. Darren, let's find your bag. Darren Thompson. Where are we going to find you? Darren Thompson. Very good. I'll put this over here. Very good. All right. Here's Gadatsu. Look at that Gadatsu. We got Pikachu. Pika! Ah, these are the 2 breaks. The Holland Phantom break and the Rocket break. Monkey D. Luffy alternative art. And Sven's Beedrill. Raymond Pulgarin is back. Can I get 2 of the Japanese Hello Kitties? Why, yes. I will allow it. Ta-da! 2 of the Japanese Azure Lane. Okay, Azure Lane. 4 of the Cardos Nike. Yeah, all right. Cardos Nike. Okay, see this, guys? This is some good stuff right here. Cardos Nike. Sexy ladies in here. Let's start snipping. Snipping this. Okay. Snipping this. All right. All snipped up. Very good. Whew. When I email you, should I send a screenshot of my Cash App? No, you're good. I'll note you. All right, you ready? Here's the doggy. Blau party. I mean, you can if you want to. I don't mind. Here's Dear Daniel. Oh. All right, what we got here? We've got a Holo Girl and a Holo Girl and a holographic girl. No luck in the very desirable Azure Lane. A set full of sexy girls and sexy signature cards. Throw that out. Now, Nike Cardos. You ready? So that's Nike Cardos. Look at that. Holy mommy. These are really high quality premium cards. That's why there's just 2 of them per pack. Oops. Put her in here. All right. Sexy Grills. Don't underestimate Sexy Grills, man, because I feel like they're a significant portion of what I sell every day. Okay. Snow White. Look at that Snow White. Ask me some question, guys. You got me right here. I got my super brain ready to go. Ask me some questions. You got any questions, guys? Here's Blanc. I'm ready to answer all questions. I'm ready to predict the future. I can tell you exactly what stock to buy. All right. Putting this in here. And here's this girl with her legs out as well. And finally, we've got this girl with the belly button. They know what they're doing. Look at that belly button thing going on. And Captain Cutie. Okay. Oh my God, dude. Roaring Economist. Will the Yankees win tomorrow versus Cleveland? I think the Yankees are going to win. They just got the better players this time. And they got the team spirit. Did you see all the weird Pokemon scrapped lore? I saw the lore for Slacking, and I saw the lore for Typhlosion. I'd really like Game Freak to explain why the lore was so sexual. Like, was it really being seriously considered at all? Or was it just sort of like, maybe it was just sort of based on some old mythology? Raymond Pulgarian. Thank you, Raymond. All right, Raymond. That's so Raymond. So I said tonight we would be pricing up some slabs, and that is, in fact, what we are doing. We have no orders in the queue. If you're a new guy, try out the stream. Go to the description to place your first order. We're just having a slow night tonight, aren't we? Okay. So, but we are going to price some of these up. First of all, this is Sven's Beedrill, and I told him I would get it sold. We're going to reduce this by 10% for Mr. Sven. It's only pop 3, so it can only reduce so far. But these are the cards that are managing to rotate because they're not being snatched up fast enough. So Beedrill, whopping 180. Monkey D. Luffy. Let's learn a little more about this Monkey D. Luffy, shall we? Okay. We're going to say PSA 10. Monkey 109. And we're going to sort by cheapest price. Certainly plenty of guys selling these. There it is. So the cheapest price on this card is now $47. A little cheaper now. My price hasn't really changed much. All that's happened is the cheapest buy now price has changed. We'll make ours 4610.24. All right, cool, man. And then we got this PSA 9 Premium Collection Pikachu. Apparently it's based on these old Japanese tales that encourage young children to not mess with nature. Do not mess with nature, or nature will bend you over and give you grapes. Here's a Pikachu Ultra Premium Collection. Okay. I think that's already correct. Ultra Premium Pikachu. Says here he should actually go up in price from 70 to 79. Wow. Prices go up and prices go down. 75 for us then. 10.24. Okay, so this guy went up in price. We got this Gadatsu. I don't think I'm going to bother looking Gadatsu up. Too much effort. What I'll do is I'll lower Gadatsu on my own without bothering to look them up. Just because I want them gone. 10.24. So what's going on here, they're all dated now. 10.24, 10.24, 10.24. So next time they rotate, we'll know when they were priced. This is a great way to know if the prices on these cards are really relevant and recent. Joshua Ramos. 5 of the tops Metazoo for Yu-Gi-Oh! Cardos. Thanks, Josh. All right, Josh, let's get you onto this. Oh, did I miss a guy? I did. I've missed a couple people. A couple people need to go on this. So, we need to get Pirate Blood Moon on here. This giveaway card is just for people who are placing orders tonight. Joshua Ramos. As a gift for you guys for keeping the stream moving. Okay. Darren Thompson needs to go on. Wow, the list fills up really fast if it's people who are placing orders. What is this for? Oh, okay, law. He says, oh, okay, okay. All right. That's done. Going back to this list. We're back here to... Where did Joshua Ramos go? We're working on Joshua Ramos. Ah, there he is. He was a... Got it. Okay, so 5 tops Metazoo, 4 Yu-Gi-Oh! Cardos. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta-da! And then 5 of the tops Metazoo. Metazoo has been a very good selling product over time. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're staying live until 4, right? So I can go home and place an order. That'd be nice. Let's see what you got here. We've got Hat Lady. Oh, you got a holo. This cool guy, and this crazy looking dragon. Wow. That is super neat. These are old vintage Yu-Gi-Oh! Cardos. Okay. Slipping this. And we're going to slip this as well. And we're going to flip this as well. Sleep. So those of you who have just joined into the stream, the news tonight is, I guess the politicians hosted like a comedy dinner called the Al something dinner. Is it Al Smith? And it's this comedy dinner they host every time, where the politicians can kind of gather up and roast each other a little bit, like jab at each other. And Donald Trump had a really funny one-liner where he was, well, I don't know if I want to spoil it, but he had a really funny one-liner in there. You got to go watch that. And Jim Gaffigan was there. He was kind of like the introductory speaker. They always hire they hire a comedian every time to go up there and start it all off before the politicians come on and sort of roast each other. And it was Jim Gaffigan this time, and I thought he was pretty funny, but it also surprised me because Jim Gaffigan I always thought was pretty liberal, and he sounded kind of angry at Kamala Harris this time, who did not actually show up to the dinner. She kind of snubbed it, and he made a couple points of that. He was kind of dissing her pretty hard. Like it wasn't subtle. He was just like, she sucks. There we are. All right, what do we got here? We got Kentucky Hellhound, Funeral Mountain. I mean, it was almost like he had actual Republican talking points. It was that strong. He was saying stuff like, the Democrats have been warning us about Donald Trump's takedown of democracy. Meanwhile, on their team, they took the democratically elected candidate for the campaign for presidential election, and they just kicked him out and installed Kamala Harris. So he said that in a joke form, and I was like, what? When did this happen? I was really surprised by it. I didn't expect that to come from Jim Gaffigan. We got Matlocks, Adam Ackler. Any crazy hits tonight? Yeah, 1250 Topps card box topper. That was a clip. You're right. We did get a clip tonight. What a strange clip. Okay. All right. Oh, a nice Mothman in here. Here's Loveland Frog and Mothman Altart. That's the Altart, by the way. He is a Democrat and pissed at the party. See, that's what I thought. So for him to talk so scathingly about Kamala Harris, he must have been angry at her. Because he strikes me strongly as a Democrat. Here we are. All right. Very good. Like he said, Kamala Harris wasn't able to make it to our dinner because she has such a busy meeting with all these other dumb podcasts. And he's pointing out the stupid podcast she didn't miss. And he points out one. He says she didn't miss the Who's Your Daddy podcast. So again, it was just sort of like a diss. It was like, wow. You are? Ooh. All right. Very nice. Joshua Ramos. Mr. Josh. You're up top. I'm pissed I missed most of the stream. All right, guys, that was a fun stream. I'm hopping off now. I'm just kidding. We're not done. All right. Chuck Schumer is looking really old, man. Chuck Schumer was there. So was Mike Bloomberg. He was, Mike Bloomberg looked like he did not want to be there. He looked bored. He looked so bored. All right, Mr. for President. You know, I don't think I'd like that job. You know what? Mr. for Tyrant. President. Presidents don't have any power. They're just Hollywood actors. Just kidding. All right. Vote for me to be tyrant. I'll get things done. Step number 1. Mandatory Pokemon cards in every home. Mr. Only 31 likes. These aren't your friends. What? Where are my friends? I thought you guys would have been there for me. All right, what we got? We have an order from Danny Say No More. Cardos Nike times 10. You got it. Danny Say No More. Well, well, well. Danny said, I'll take some of those girl cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's get you pack number 11. Thanks for the orders tonight, Mr. Danny. We're just a little slow tonight. Get you pack number 11 because it's slow. All right. Too well. All right. Snipping that. Oop. And snipping this. I'm a butt, mister. You're a butt? Like a stinky farty butt? Is there a minimum order? Yeah, minimum order is $7. There's a good reason for that. It's because every time you place an order, PayPal actually charges me a 50-cent fee, and it's a flat fee. So it's a per order fee. In other words, if you sent me, like, let's say you sent me $1 for a trick-or-treat pack, I would collect 50 cents, and PayPal would collect 50 cents. That's crazy. That's half the money. They would keep half of it. So that flat fee is real meaningful. So we have that flat fee rule because, or the minimum order rule, so that we don't get a guy who comes in here, orders one pack, and then he orders one more pack, and then he orders one more pack. You know what I mean? There you go. Tampa in the house. What's up, man? We're having a slow night, Tampa in the house. Here's the Konnichiwa Blade. It's not that slow, to tell you the truth. I mean, we're still opening packs. Look, Danny St. Moore's got us this Gurren Black Shadow. I got to have games to play with you guys when the nights are slow, in my opinion, because slow nights are not anything that's particularly new. We've had plenty of slow nights in the past, so we just need like some trick, like something to do on a slow night. We have nights where people wait an hour to get their packs, and then we got nights where, you know, it's just an empty queue. I think a lot of it is very cyclical. I think it has to do with, like, how crazy is my inventory? How cool is the current break? How much rent did everyone have to pay this week? You know, we are. Okay, we've got Tove. Look at Tove. Holy cow, man. Tove. Oh. Very nice. We've got this girl and the Red Riding Hood girl. She's on the cover. Look at that outfit, man. That is sexy. And here's the character that makes me uncomfortable. Okay. Here's Tove again. Look at that belly button on Tove. Oh my god. Here's Haran. We've got Nihilister. Is it Nihilister? Look at the outfit. Look at this. How do you get this build, first of all? What? What is going on there? All right. She's a bad guy, right? Here's the girl in pink. Her name's Dorothy. Oh, my God. Yeah, so these are Cardos Nike cards. They're on the menu right now. They're a premium product. They're made out of like almost like a metallic hollow material. Wow, man, these are ridiculous. I would say the only drawback to these cards is I wish the collection was larger so that you had more cards to go after. All right. I've been thinking about sitting down with all like my rare cards and doing an analysis on how they've changed in price over time, so to gain sort of like a knowledge of the market for this month of October, because I haven't done that in a couple months. I don't think I've done it all year, basically. I think I did it once at the beginning of the year. Okay, here's the little girl again. Here's this girl called Snow White. All right. Grade them all, mister. I should send some of these Nike cards out to grade, right? Because they'd come back and it'd be probably easy sales, to tell you the truth. Here's Nihilister. Oh, I think it'd be interesting to send them off to a place like Beckett, though. Like, imagine you sent them to Beckett and they started grading like Black Label. And here's Blanc. Isn't it Blanc? No, it's Noir. She's the bunny girl outfit girl. Okay, Danny, say no more. Danny, didn't you have a box? Yes, you do. You've got a box. The Danny Say No More box. Very nice. Thank you, Danny, for keeping us busy. All right. Well, your box is full. Okay. Let's get rotation on these cards. Also, let's get you on this. Thank you so much. Danny Say No More. So there's Bleblazor. Here's Gengar. Here's Terrapagos. Here's Jirachi. And here's Mickey Mouse. All right. I know you guys like 100-year-old Mickey Mouse cards. That's why I got so many. I'm going to actually have Alexis list those up on eBay, the bubblegum Mickey Mouse cards, because I got so many of them. And they are not selling at hyper light speeds. Michael Weigert is here with the last order. He says, I'll try those Nike cards. 10 packs. Okay, 10 packs for Michael Weigert. Yeah, 10 packs is only $35, by the way. I mean, compare that to Sneaker Bunko. I mean, you know, one pack of Sneaker Bunko for like 23. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's Michael Weigert. You got it, man. All right, good luck. Ready? Sleep. Oh, get these out of my way. All right, very good. What do we have here? We've got D and Nihilister. Nihilister? Looking like Pokemon is going into another bullish market. What do you think, mister? Seems like a bunch of people are getting back into the hobby. Well, I don't know if there's an easy way to quantify that a lot of people are getting back into the hobby, right? Like, I don't know if there's some measurement we can use perfectly to get that correct. But I think in the next year, you could really see Pokemon going crazy, mainly because the Team Rocket set, it's got to be around the corner. I bet you the Team Rocket set launches in the springtime of 2025. Also, you've got the Gym Heroes coming back, right? So Gym Challenge Gym Heroes was a set in the past where you got like Misty's Tentacruel, Brock's Rhydon. Well, they're bringing that back too. So a lot of people don't talk about that as much as the Team Rocket set coming back. So they're going to have Team Rocket coming back, presumably with like Dark Charizard. And then they're going to have like, Misty's Tentacruel, that kind of stuff come back too. Very exciting. Because when you look at it, 151 performed very well. And when you talk about the Pokemon market looking very bullish, you might be referring to the fact that the Charizard for 151 is exploding in price right now. And that's why I made that short of me opening up the 151 premium collection box on YouTube. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know if I would call it more bullish or less bullish, but it's alive and well. And, the latest set coming out, the Surging Sparks, is probably going to do well. But then again, they just have to drop that Rocket set, and people are going to go nuts for that, man. I really think they are. Also, this will be the last year for Scarlet Violet, I'm pretty sure. 2025 will probably be the last year for Scarlet Violet. They're going to, I think they're going to introduce that XY game, right? The Arceus Legends expansion game, or not expansion game, but like follow-up game. So if they release that in this XY era and we get a bunch of Mega Evolutions and all that, that could be a card set too. Because if you recall, that's what happened last time. We got Legends Arceus, and there were new Pokemon in Legends Arceus that they released as card sets. Like, oh, if I could only remember the name of all those card sets. There were so many of those card sets. But yeah, you know, we got Hisuian this, Hisuian that. So there were, you know, not really new Pokemon, but they were sort of like Pokemon redesigns for the specific regions. And, you know, there were new characters as well. The characters were completely new. So we might be getting that very soon. It could be this year, 2025. I mean, next year. 2025 of next year, November, we could be seeing these new card sets come out for a brand new Pokemon game. And that should definitely energize the card market to some degree. But the card market is just this constantly moving thing. And if you want to talk about pricing, pricing really just comes down to how much product there is. So no matter how much hype there is for Pokemon cards, if Pokemon just prints enough of it, and if enough people are grading PSA 10s, there's just going to be too much supply to meet demand. You know, there's going to be too much. And prices will fall if there's just way too much supply. So the real question is, how much is Pokemon actually printing? Are they printing way too much? Damn, that's sexy. So again, Michael Weigart, he got 10 packs of this for $35. If anyone wants more of these Cardos Nike cards, because these are some sexy girl cards, these are 10 for $35. It's not bad. I need Dark Pokemon SARs. I'm so excited for the Rocket set. Yeah, me too. I'm a big Rocket fan. I'm a really big Rocket fan. So I don't want to get my hopes up too high, because I know they're going to design it with a modern design, right? Like it's going to look like this time period most likely. So I'm not setting my expectations too high, because they could really make it look not that good. But they haven't done a Rocket set since the EX era. That was like 20 years ago. They have not done a Rocket set since the EX era. Think about that. It was like 2004 or something like that. All right, cool, Michael. I called you Micah. All right. Do these have an SP? Well, these are Cardos cards, so they don't have an SP because they have nothing to do with, you know, Weiss. Weiss has SPs. All right, Mr. Michael. But if you're asking if they have a signature card, no, they don't. They're like a premium high-quality card. That's what they are. Every card that you pull out of the set is just like this really shiny, nice card. You didn't need a new bag, did you? Imagine a full art Sabrina Gengar. They could do it. They could do it if they wanted to. I think they really limit themselves. I think they intentionally do not put out the best possible stuff because they pace themselves. They say, give the customer a little nibble, and then they give them a little nibble, and then after that, give them a little nibble. Michael Weiger with the bag. Mike G, Miguel, Michael something, Mike, Miles, Miguel, Michael Cusick. Is this an expired bag? What is this? Oh, no, that's not. This might be expired. Morgan David John. That looks like a really expired bag. Here's another one, Michael Motzinger. Well, if you're not in there, we've only got one more box you can be in. This one. I do need a new one. Oh my God, you tricked me. Just taking a look at the age of these. I thought he said, yes, I do have a bag. He meant, yes, I do need a new bag. He's tricking me, bro. Why are you always tricking me, man? That's right, mister. Too much circulation makes the price go down. But not too much circulation. Too much total supply in a collectibles hobby just kills it. And Pokemon's probably doing that right now. They're just printing too much. And you got the salty people who are mad that Pokemon card prices are so high going, good! I hope they overprint it. There you go. Even though you could easily just buy a raw card if you want a raw card, or you could buy a 9, an 8, or a 7. People hate seeing the gross high prices on these cards. Alright, but it's just how it is. If your card had very little value to it, you would just not have a collectibles hobby anymore. Everyone will leave. And you'll be your cards would be irrelevant. You don't want that. Morgan David John. What do you think Morgan David John left me? He left me one Eevee. Thank you, Morgan David John. Throw that away. Oh, where's the giveaway slab? Have I been updating this properly? Do-do-do, do-do-do. Doodle-doo. There you go, put that back. Here's Michael Motzinger, 923. Huh? What did Michael leave behind? What do you guys think he left? Some girls. A little hypno. That's kind of nice, actually. A couple of these. This bag has a little bit of money to it. A little bit. All right, so most of the value. Nah, I mean, it's not too crazy. These are common. The girl cards are commons. This is probably its most valuable card, the hypno and the mod chop, but I don't think those are worth more than like $10 each. All right, this is going to go into the expired box because he left it with me for too long, so it's expired. That's how that works. Who wants a little Eevee? Anybody? Okay. Thank you, Michael. And now we have no... Oh, I take it back. We have Joshua Ramos. 2 hidden trials. 2 hidden trials. 5 tops Metazoo. You got it. You're getting that Eevee, too. 5 tops Metazoo. I think I have to stand up and get more tops Metazoo. Do I? We got Twitties. Okay. Tops Metazoo selling. I mean, I'll take the Eevee. Oh, yeah? This man thinks he gets all the Eevees. Did my music stop? Let's see the music. Are you still watching? Yes, of course I'm still watching. All right. Metazoo. I have been selling some seriously heavy amounts of Metazoo ever since the announcement. Okay. Pull us a Metazoo 1 of 1, guys. That's a clip. Metazoo 1 of 1. Clip at just the right time. We'll go ahead and snip this. And we'll snip this. Okay. And we'll snip these. Okay. All right. Here goes. Ninja. Look at that Ninja. General Leo. Wow. Ninja General Leo. Very nice. Here's Chibi Mothman, Roperite. Here's Cryptid Camera Growth. Snow Wasset. So those cryptid camera cards can have a number on them. All right. And all right. There we have it. Here's Chaos Crystal and Eternal Snowflake. Huh, what a bunch of snowflakes. Very nice. Chaos Crystal. Who's got a question for me? Anyone got a question for me? Slow night, huh? Can't even get you guys talking. You guys are so quiet. You're all lurking. Here's Metazoo Battles. That's it. I'm going to go on a big political rant. Chibi Quetzal. Oh. Rainbow Wizard. And that's why. All right. Throw this over here. It's late, says Matthew Fowler. It's true, it is late. Rainbow Wizard. We got Midnight Escape. Mantis Man. Look at that Mantis Man. Okay. Nah, it's early, he says. Looks like we're going to open 3 more packs of Metazoo in a second here. Okay, we got the Spooksta. Moon-Eyed People. Old Green Eyes. Very nice. Okay, Old Green Eyes. Moon-Eyed People. Cool. About to head out for work. You're about to head out for work? Bro. Cool. Did it log me out? No. Joshua Ramos, 5 tops Metazoo, and 1 free Eevee. I noticed these Topps Metazoo really fill the table up. In fact, I don't think we can fit your stuff in here. I think you're full. Is this Joshua Ramos? Yeah, that's Joshua Ramos in the back too, huh? I'm going to see Terrifier this week. Oh, it still fits. Never mind. That actually fit fine. Terrifier, huh? FEMA giving out hot plates but no water to drink since they've been here. Come on, FEMA! Freaking FEMA. Pirate Bloodman, 3 packs of Metazoo Nightfall. You got it. Metazoo Nightfall. Metazoo Nightfall. That's the first edition, right? So where did I put the Nightfall? We opened up a box of Nightfall today, so I know it's got to be right here. God, dude, we got so much stuff. Is it underneath this, maybe? Oh, I found it. 1, 2, 3. All right. Blood Moon. Bloodman. Snip of this. Yes, bro, it looks good. You're talking about... I don't think I'm going to be allowed to see that movie. Terrifier, is that what you were talking about? I don't think Karis will be able to handle it if it's too gory. She can't handle it. Here's a River of Time. Oh, the River of Time. Okay. Not to be confused with the River of Water. The Bell Witch. Look at the Bell Witch. And Luferlong. It's Luferlong, the spider horse. Very cool. Pirate Bloodman. All right. I don't know who Pirate Blood Moon is, but Pirate Bloodman is this guy right here. Shizzlinks. Marshall Weber says, I just woke up. Nice. Next up, we got Joey Albrecht. 2 spots in the Trico. Oh, Joseph, there's no more Trico. Joseph, there's no Trico. I'm sorry, dude. But did he mean Trico? He didn't mean Trico. What did he mean? He must have been thinking. Mister, it's super gory. Yeah, and that wouldn't bother me. I'll watch it and then go to bed and be like, nah, that was pretty gory. But Karis will watch it and she'll have nightmares. Okay, so we just got this Joseph Albrecht. 2 spots in the Trico. But I suspect he meant 2 spots in the Umbreon, right? Is that what you meant? 2 spots in the Umbreon? Finally home after a 12-hour shift. Dang, dude. That's good money, though. You had a Trico break, didn't you? We did, but I believe Joseph Albrecht won that break. So it ended and he won it. So he couldn't have meant that. He had to have meant the Umbreon. Joseph Albrecht, I need him to come by and verify. We'll get you on this list. Giving away this nice $30 slab tonight. But just to people who keep the stream going. Because we're having a slow stream. Okay. And we are out of orders currently. Let's go ahead and do a rotate on these slabs, shall we? So this is a different giveaway. We'll do that another night. Here is the Charizard Rare Candy Break. Star Wars. That is Luke versus Darth Vader. Let me take a look into this, okay? PSA 10. Oops. Cardos. Disney 100. Star Wars. Okay. And of course, there's nothing to compare it to there. So let me try just looking at, in general, what the Disney 100 Cardos goes for. So I believe the price is just sort of made up, and he didn't sell at 45. So let's get this price down. You think the Pokemon market is heading into another golden age? Market's going wild right now, and I'm sure it will continue with the new sets coming out. It's kind of funny to think of anything as a golden age, because we live in these really small time periods. I wouldn't call anything a golden age. It's too, the problem when you start using language like that is people start to get disagreeable and they go, it's not golden. It's just an age. All right. So this will be 35. No, I'm not seeing anything that's really, really surprising me right now. This is just standard Pokemon sales, the same sales we've been making for a while. What we are seeing, I saw a decline in Yu-Gi-Oh!, a really heavy decline in Dragon Ball, a really steep increase in One Piece sales. One Piece is doing really well. One Piece is well loved. Weiss sets continue to do very well. Now it's Hello Kitty. Like, Weiss can't lose, man. Weiss set, girl card sets. Pokemon's been real steady, but it's been a steady decline, actually. And that's because we haven't had enough sets where it's like you got a really worthwhile thing to pull out. Like, think of it like this. There's plenty of Weiss sets where you can pull a signature that's like $1,000. Name me one modern Pokemon set with $1,000 pull. It doesn't exist. So, when Pokemon starts releasing sets with $1,000 pulls, let me know. You know what I'm saying? So what we are seeing, though, is lots of good sales in vintage Pokemon. People like to use slab away and pay them down, or they like to be part of these breaks. OP is going to be crazy. Yeah, 151 Charizard is mooning. He did jump. Yeah, definitely. But if you think about it, he didn't jump from like a high price to a higher price. He jumped from sort of like a super embarrassing low price now to more like this is a Pokemon Charizard price, right? Because he went up to like 700, right? Well, that's kind of where he should have always been. You know what I'm saying? Like, it should have never been so low in the first place. So he's just becoming what he should have been the whole time. In other words, it's been a bad market going, that card's going to like a normal market. Is Sword and Shield not modern? Well, exactly. I'm talking about Scarlet Violet. Sword and Shield's out of print now. That's the way I see it. So yeah, the modern set is the in-print set. And Sword and Shield, they've done well. Although I feel like Sword and Shield, it did really well last year, and it has slowed down this year. So we saw a change in price on Sword and Shield like a year ago, or 2 years ago as well. But this year it's not been as crazy in my opinion. Now he's worth as much as the Giratina Altart. Yeah, that's a good thing. That is. But again, it's like what you just said here. He's really just caught up to what you would have hoped he would have been in the first place. What will happen when the big stock markets crash and the banks start having trouble due to residents and bus property get abandoned? Well, I mean, what will happen is the rich people will start parking their money in Pokemon cards, the true, reserve currency of the world, Pokemon cards. All right, guys. You are welcome to send in another order if you guys would like. What a slow Thursday night. Sometimes when you have a slow night, it means the next day is going to be very busy. So that is one thing I've learned. Yeah, do I think Pokemon's heading toward a golden age? Nope, just slow and steady, really. I think Pokemon's doing about as good as I've seen it do for a while. Plenty of demand, though. Friday night's going to be litty. Yeah, so we might have a busy night tomorrow or busy daytime stream tomorrow. Ooh. Star Wars makes me so sad these days. Now, why would you say that, Carter? Is it because Disney's handling it and they're doing an atrocious job? It turns out they're terrible story writers. Friday. Captain Dan has a new week, and boy, looking homeless manager living on a boat now. I don't know what you're saying. Ooh. I think Joey Albrecht's going in here. If he is, that means we're up to spot 13. So I'm pretty sure that's what he wanted. He said Trico, but Trico sold out. He won the Trico, so he had to have meant this. I don't think he meant the Gengar. Mm-hmm. Yes, sadly, says Carter. Here we go. We got a pretty large order coming in from Grandine Cousins. Let's take a quick look at that. Okay, hold on. Let me hit refresh. King Gluey in the bong. Here's Graham Dean, 7 Duskmorn. Damn, dude. There is some Duskmorn love going on right now. I did not expect that. The massive Duskmorn order. So 4 of those. I'm going to actually run out. I didn't expect this. Okay, give me a moment. I had to turn the heater on. It was 66 degrees out there. This room's warm, though. I don't know how it works, man. Maybe because I'm sitting in the room. Maybe I emit a lot of heat. Emit? Okay, you ready? Yeah, I had to turn the heater on. 66 degrees. It's that time of the year, man. All right, cool. 1, 2, and a 3. Emit. Ready? All right, that's the perfect temperature. Nah, dude, that's on the cold side. I can do 69, 70. I think that's pretty good. Karis wants it to be like 75 degrees. She likes the house hot. That'll drive me crazy. I gotta do like 70. 70 is the perfect temperature, 70. None of that 75 degree stuff. She tries to get away with that sometimes. All right. Yeah, it's freaking cold out there, man. All right, big order from Graham Dean Cousins. Thanks, man. Here's Don't Make a Sound. Okay. Jump Scare. Impossible Inferno. We got Cult Healer. Hand That Feeds. Withering Torment. Veteran Survivor. Norin, Swift Survivalist. Shard Mage's Rescue. And a Mountain. I don't use the heat until it's freezing outside. My AC runs on 65. What? That sounds terrible, dude. That sounds like an awful electric bill. Kona, Rescue Beastie. Okay, Zamone, Unidentified Hovership, Ripspawn Hunter, Hushwood, and Glimmer. All right. Nah, 70's perfect, man. 65? No way, dude. All right, 65 if you're wearing socks in the house, maybe. Here's Clockwork Percussionist, Unsettling Twins, Bleeding Woods. This card. Innocuous Rat, Miasma Demon, Duskmorn Domination, Split Skin Doll, Betrayer's Bargain, and Swamp. Evil Lurking Variant Coda. You can pack meat. There you go. Very nice. Here's Twitching Doll, Demolisher, Hedge Shredder, Enduring Courage. Oh, there you go. That's a little snipey wipey. Wow, those are super cool, man. Look at that bad guy. That's crazy looking. Pull that card out in the middle of a fight. That's cool, man. Okay. Are you allowed to use those in the tournament, the Japanese ones? You're not allowed to use those, are you? I wouldn't allow it, because how could the player read what's going on? Terramorphic Expanse, Twist Reality, Rip Chain, Resurrected Cultist, Osseous Stick Twister, House Cartographer, Fear of Imposters, Cursed Windbreaker, and Planes. Okay. You can technically say it's a language barrier issue. Here's Victor Valgavoth's Seneschal. What? Ancient Cellar Spawn, Overlord of the Flood Pits, Hushwood Verge, Come Back Wrong. Brrr. Okay. Twitching Doll is full of spiders. Ugh. Gross. How delicious. Spines. Oh, I think you had something back there. I don't know. Most valuable slayer. Bear trap. Don't make a sound. Jump scare. Let's play a game. I want to play a game. Midnight Mayhem. Glimmer Seeker. Intruding Soul Rager. And Swamp. Swamp? As long as you have an English copy on hand, it's all gravy. Yeah, but if you have an English copy on hand, just put that on in the deck. Okay. Conan Rescue Beastie. Gleeful Arsonist. Victor Valgaroth Sinestral. Oops. PokeBruh. Unstoppable Slasher. The Unstoppable Slasher. Okay, I was wrong. There's nothing crazy in the back of this pack. Gotta show off the bling. Yeah. Okay. Rampaging Soul Rager. Friendly Ghost. Creeping Peeper. Appendage Amalgam. Conductive Machete. Ride of the Month. Valgavoth Faithful. Plains. Plains. Okay. Alright. Leyline of Hope. Rendmaw. Creaking Nest. The Swarm Weaver. This card, Winter Misanthropic Guide. Rendmaw looks pretty cool. Look at that. That's neat. Technically legal, and they look sweet. Sweet. Next up. Here's Razor Trap Gorge, Innocuous Rat, Peculiar Lighthouse, Cold, Etched Cornfield, Unnerving Grass, Popular Egotist, Keys to the House, and Plains. Oh. Do you guys like these packs when people open up the Duskmorn packs? There's a lot to see. It's kind of like a feast for your eyes. Very good Halloween set, I'd say. Okay, we've got Seance Board, Chainsaw, Leyline of Resonance. That's very pretty. And that's going to be your hip pull back there. I don't know about that. It's like two trainers. Damn, it's cold outside here in CTSS Cincinnati. And finally, Trainer, Creeping Peeper, Terramorphic Expanse, Ripchain Razor Skin, Appendage Amalgam. Here's Unwanted Remake. Unwanted Remake. Break Down the Door. Orphans of the Wheat. Orphans of the Wheat, really. Children of the Corn. Stay Hidden, Stay Silent. And Mountain. Very funny. Next set is called Foundation. Keep tabs on pre-orders, as I think everyone is only getting collector boosters of that set. When does Foundations come out? Go and okay. So we got Winter Cynical Opportunist, Peer Past the Veil, Enduring Innocence, and Nico Light of Hope. There you have it. Thank you, Graham Dean Cousins. Comes out in November, huh? Okay. Cool. Cool stuff. Cool beans. 36 degrees here in KY. KY Jelly? Wow, well, you're going to have a full box now, man. That's a lot of cards. These packs give you a lot of cards. Connecticut, Mr. G's. Hey, I don't know this stuff. What if I told you I'm living in the state MO? Would you guess Missouri? It's the letter M followed by the letter O. How would that mean Missouri? Why not Montana? You know what I'm saying? How are you supposed to know this stuff? Do I look like an expert in this stuff? No. Well, you're just going to have a double box or something, Mr. Graham. Yeah, you got a lot of stuff going on. All right. This is what we pay for. Oh, 62 in San Diego. No, I like the cold in the winter. You're wrong about that. I like the cold in the winter. I'd be sad if it was warm in the winter. The cold in the winter is what makes Christmas feel like Christmas. It's what makes Christmas special. You got to have cold and you got to have snow. Oh, that was weird. Why did that all fit into this box, but it didn't fit into the other box? Huh. I wonder how that works. All right, so Mr. Graham, you now officially have a lot of stuff. So you're going over at here. Actually, you're going to go over here, I think. Oh, we're going to put this in a little sleeve for you. I'm not going to put this into the Cool Kids box. I'll just put this in with your other stuff, though. Snow is only 20 minutes away. There we go. Nah, dude, I don't want to drive 20 minutes for snow, bro. I want to look out my door. I want to look out my windows and see a frozen lake And I want to see snow on the ground. There you go. We got snow last year. I'm sure we'll get snow this year. That's what makes it feel like winter. All right, very good. On some Duskborn cards, watch for a shadow monster in the background, and it is a lurking evil variant. Oh. Going back up to mid-70s this week. Yeah, this is definitely too early for it to be freezing cold out here. Definitely a cold front, right? Okay, we have... Oh, what's this? Your package has shipped. Ah, okay, so we know when our... So we're expected to get the new Pokemon set in Japanese on the 21st, everybody. That's the expected date. The 21st at 7 p.m. There it is, guys. Now we know. Oh, isn't that the release date? That's pretty cool. Joshua Ramos, bag sort. Please make me a hits bag. Joshua Ramos. Well, Josh, I'll sort one or two of your cards. Please make me a hits bag. Oh, it's so easy for guys like you, isn't it? Guys like you, Joshua Ramos. I'm Joshua Ramos. I just saw Sunday through Wednesday is going to be 73. Hell yeah, dude. Dude, I need to buy a new vehicle. Our current vehicle just feels so old and rickety. Like if we got in a car wreck, we'd die. I might buy a new vehicle. Let's see. I wish I could buy, like, a Honda or something. A Honda or a Toyota. We got a Ford dealer right next to us. I guess if I bought another Ford, it wouldn't be the end of the world. But I saw their prices, man. Their prices are sky high, man. So expensive. This is kind of a hit card, isn't it? That's a 2 out of 5. Did we catch that before? Did we know that was a 2 out of 5? These are kind of like hits. I mean, they're sexy girls, aren't they? You got a 2 out of 5, dude. Look at Carvana. They'll deliver the car to you. That's a neat idea. Well, actually, you know, the smarter move for us would probably be to buy a car from Enterprise Holdings. Because Karis gets like $1,000 off when she does that. Which, maybe that's not a lot, but I mean, maybe, I don't know. Let's see. I don't know if that's valuable. That's cool. I mean, he's thin on the bottom, though, right? Oh, you got some nice stuff there. Mickey Mouse stamp. That's kind of cool. I don't know about these holographic Yu-Gi-Oh! Cardos cards. Those got to be valuable, right? Oh, yeah, you got a stamped one of these. Well, you got some cool stuff, man. All the cool stuff was in this bag. Like, look, you got some cool Sonic cards. I don't know if you want to grade them all, but, I mean, look at, that's the classic Sonic right there. Look at that. Okay, you got a transparent card. So your stuff has been over here for a while. That's my perception of you right now. Disney stamps. Is this a hits bag? This is a hits bag. This is your current hits bag. I wouldn't call these all hits. Oh, I know why. Because I probably put stuff in here that shouldn't have gone in here. I mean, so these are like some vintage commons. Are these hits? I don't know if those are hits. Delphox, Mimikyu, Little Mermaid. Oh, that's neat. You got a little cryptid thing. I have the urge to cough. Okay, so I don't think those were all meant to be in the hits bag. I think I was just filling the hits bag up because it wasn't all the way full. Them Carvana car towers are pretty cool. Okay. I want a really good car for like traveling because you do a lot of traveling in Lake of the Ozarks. You drive 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there. It's very, very frequent, very common to do that. Sexy girl. That's, you know, he's technically a full art. I don't think he's that valuable, though. Kamala Harris. She's kind of sexy. Oh, this is definitely a hit. Wow. That's a good one. She's kind of sexy. You got two of them. Oh, my God, bro. That's a first day production. Oh, man, there's the sexy Jabba. Okay, Jabba the Butt. Has a butt card in there. Subaru all the way. Karis kind of wants an SUV so that if we have kids, she can have them in the SUV. I don't know how I feel about it. I like little cars myself. I like little fast cars. All right. But I don't like to waste my money. That's my number one concern. I don't like to waste any of my money on vehicles because vehicles are just this item that you wear out and then you throw them away, you know? They're like a toilet paper or Kleenex. That's how I see them in my mind. This is an out of 5 card right here. You should grade that one. All right, cool. If you pulled an out of 1, that'd be a pretty neat. Toyota 4Runner. There we go. Joshua Ramos, you do have a hit bag. How do you feel about that, Josh? Toyota Prius. I've heard about the most recent Prius getting like some insane 50 miles a gallon. That's pretty good for traveling. I mean, so that's good because it's economical. A gas guzzler would be bad for traveling, right? All right. 4Runner is not a little fast car. Well, Karis kind of wants an SUV, so I'm okay leaning that direction too. If we do go that way, I'll be all right because she'll get what she wants. I don't like SUVs. I actually find SUVs like larger to drive. They're like clunkier. I like the little small cars. They're so small and maneuverable. Like you fit in the lane so well. Like let's say you got a big fat ass car coming alongside you. Maybe it's head on, right? Maybe it's a head on car. And they got a big wide ass like van or something, but you're just this little car, you just squeeze past them. So I like that feeling. I don't like having a car that's so big that now if you're both, you know, hugging the center line, you might clip each other. But yeah, I just like the little cars for multiple reasons. They're easy to parallel park. They fit into spots other cars would not. And I don't know, they're just nice. Put Tesla solar panels on your roof and install a charging station in your garage. Do not do that, says Carter. Yeah, also, yeah, I guess Tesla's a car I didn't even consider. You guys think I should buy a Tesla electric car? I live all the way out here in Lake of the Ozarks. There are Tesla charging stations out here, believe it or not. So we see like the Tesla Cybertruck every now and then, but the dominant vehicle out here is trucks. Everyone's got tons of trucks. Tons of trucks. Everyone owns a truck. That's the one car I hate the most. I hate trucks. Toyota RAV4 would be good for you. Yeah, so the RAV4, after a lot of research, the RAV4 is what I've leaned toward if we buy an SUV because it gets so many good ratings. And that would probably be our SUV option as a RAV4. Cool cars, but hell no. You'd like the new Prius, cheap, high miles per gallon, and small 4-door. You should show your wife on stream. It's got Sentry mode for extra security. Where are you from, if I can ask? Yeah, I'm actually from the state of Missouri. I live right in the middle. You know the Netflix TV show called Ozark? That's where I live. I live exactly where that show took place. I live in Lake of the Ozarks. And it's a very beautiful, scenic, lots of nature, pretty cheap to live out here. And so I run a fully online card shop that reaches people all around the world. And I live in a cheap little Missouri town. It's really kind of a nice setup. But there's not as much to do out here as I would have liked. But yeah, I mean, you can afford a house out here easier than, let's say, California, for example. All right, guys. South Missouri. Well, no, more like middle of Missouri. Mr. lives with the Metazoo famous Ozark Howler. It's so funny, man. The Ozark Howler, huh? I didn't actually get that many slabs priced, I noticed. I don't think I actually like pricing slabs. I think I'm tired of pricing slabs. Oh, cool. I live in Indiana myself, sort of by where Parks and Recreation takes place. Indiana. I've driven through Indiana before, but I don't remember much about it. Indiana. That's very neat, man. Well, you should come over here and buy all my book boxes from me. They're cheap if you buy them in person. They're very cheap if you buy them in person. I got a lot of book boxes. Well, I did have a lot of book boxes. There was a guy who just bought like 13 book boxes from me. Aovic, he just placed an order. Mr. Aovic says $66, but I don't know what it's for. A lot of cornfields. Why is Family Guy under Star Wars on the menu? We have a really strange Family Guy a really strange Family Guy set, and it's Family Guy Star Wars. That's exactly what it is. It's Family Guy, but it's their Star Wars episodes. All right, Aovic, what did you want to do with that? I got the money, but I don't know what you wanted. Said for 7 of the Korean 151 and 7 of the Japanese 151. Oh, right. That's not bad. So, 7 and 7. Anyone excited for Surging Sparks? I am. We're getting it on the 21st, everybody. We have a date now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I just got the tracking numbers. All right. Maybe we should open pre-orders for it. All right. Corn, cows, and soybean here in Kentucky. Missouri is an agricultural state as well. We get a lot of our money from agriculture. You know, we got Monsanto, for example. We got Monsanto. Missouri is also known for Anheuser-Busch. Although that's owned by InBev now. It's really sad. We should have never sold that to InBev. There we go. My wife works for Enterprise. That's where she works. Enterprise Car Holdings. And that's like the biggest car rental company in America. And that's located here in Missouri as well. There. Mister, get a Mini Cooper with the British flag paint job. Nah, those cars are ugly, dude. The Mini Cooper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When I meant like a small fast car, I meant like not like tiny or something. And, you know, I just don't like SUVs, vans, and trucks. That's what I really meant. Just normal car-sized car, you know? Are you out of Dengeki Bunko? I am out of Dengeki Bunko. I never restocked it. So wait a second. Which one are we open first? This is Japanese, I believe. Let's open this second. Let's start with the Korean. Konnichiwa. Yeah, there we go. That's what I thought. Okay, you ready? Mr. Aovic. The British flag. Oi, Bev. I think a BMW would be cool. There we go. Toss that away. I like Audi, actually. Audi's cool. I like how Audi has kind of like a real clean look to it. Ooh. I've seen Toyota make a sport vehicle, too. Those are pretty neat looking. Ooh. There's a particular sport vehicle I like more than the other ones. I believe it's called the Challenger. And it's made by... is it Chevy? Can't remember the name of it. But it's called the Challenger. It's made by the same company that does the Camaro, I believe. And I think it's out of production now. They're not doing the Challenger anymore. Oh, look at that Pikachu. Dodge Challenger, right. There you go. But I'm pretty sure they took it out of production, so they're not going to make another one. They are. And so I'm not going to worry about it. Oh, yeah. Actually, I think they did the same thing with the Toyota sport car. They had a little Toyota sport car. What was it called? Like the Toyota Supercharger or some silly thing like that. There's the Ford Mustang. I don't know, dude. There's so many guys who drive Mustangs. It doesn't feel special to drive a Mustang. Go. All right. They still make Challengers. I'm looking for a Subaru Legacy. The Supra. Yeah, the Supra. All right, nothing crazy came out of your Korean packs at all. Bummer. But you got your Japanese packs right here. Maybe you still get very lucky. I like the Chargers. Step this. There we go. All right. Yeah, Camaros. There's the shoot. What's that? There's a brand of car, and it's also made by. Actually, no. Who makes that car? I'm not sure who makes it. Is it GMC who makes the car? Somebody name some of the affordable sport vehicles. Corvette. That's what I'm looking for. The Corvette. Yeah, so the Corvette's another cool sport car. It's an American sport car. I like Corvettes. Is that kind of like an old man car, though, the Corvette? They are. I thought about buying one of those outright, a Corvette. But I really would be scared to put a lot of mileage on it, so I was like, better not. Oh, look how crispy that is. That is crispy. Little red Corvette. Nissan is where it's at. We drove a Nissan the other day as a rental unit, and it felt good. Yeah, it felt nice. Nice car. I make the steering shafts for Corvette at my job. Oh, very cool. Okay. Very nice. Yeah, Corvette's one of my favorites, but I feel like it's sort of like an old man car. Oh, Master Ball Machop. Okay, okay. And here's Ali Kazam. Ali Kazam. Midlife crisis car is the stigma for Corvette. Oh, yeah? I don't know. Midlife crisis. It's just a car you can afford and it's cool. I got a Nissan Maxima, Toyota Echo, and Chevy Spark. You own 3 vehicles? Oh, man. There you go. Damn, Marshall. All right. That scares me, though, because you own vehicles and they just go down in value over time. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't do that. Ooh. Okay, that's for our friend Aovic. Mr. Aovic. Hello. He says, cool again. Going again? Sounds good, man. All right. Pirate Blood Moon says he'll take a Paldean Evolved Blister. Pirate Blood Man. The Nissan is 05. The Toyota is 2000. Had them for years. Oh, I see. You could have sold them. My music pause. You could have sold them as soon as you knew your vehicle needs were met, and then rolled that money over into the stock market or something. Think of it like that. But instead, that money remained buried in your cars, and instead of going up in value, that money slowly goes down in value. Each year, the car gets older. I mean, unless they're highly collectible, but I don't know what counts as a highly collectible car anymore. I never knew what counted. All right, here goes Pirate Blood Moon. Always prefer those Japanese kitted cars over the super luxury cars. Kitted cars. Nissan cars are kind of junky these days. There we go. All right. It's 6. What are you doing up so late, 6? We are. 6, are you done hanging out with your boyfriend? Tell us some stories. How was your date? Here's Clavel. Here's Farigarath. Rare. Hello. And here's... I can't sleep. No! She can't sleep knowing all these beautiful Pokemon cards are getting opened. Like modified. I'm leaning towards getting a Toyota Camry Hybrid myself by the end of the year. We are Pirate Blood Moon. Okay. All I know is our vehicle is about to break 100,000 finally, and it feels old. It's a little rickety right now. We need to take it to the shop and have the wheels balanced or something. Maybe I do that tomorrow. And, no, tomorrow's Friday. I can't afford to do that. Also, yeah, I wouldn't want to do that over the week. I guess you got to do it eventually, no matter what. Need a bedtime story? If you want a car that can survive anything, get a Volvo. All right, so Pirate Blood Moon. Let's grab your bag. Ah, ooh. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Who's next? So we have an order from Christopher Houghton, who wants 1 Japanese 151. All right, Christopher Houghton, you get 1 Japanese 151. I have a 2022 vehicle and it already has 60,000 miles on it. Chat, how cooked am I? Oh, man. So you bought a newer car and then you put a ton of miles on it. There you go. Look at that little clam. I mean, if I were you, I would have picked a car where the initial price of the car was very low. And then as you put miles onto it, you're not losing as much money. Because you have to think of it that way. Depreciation. So let's say you put $20,000 into a vehicle. Every mile you depreciate is a fraction of that $20,000. But let's say you buy like a $5,000 junk car. You can put all the mileage you want on it because you're just going to throw away $5,000, and it'll never be more than $5,000 that you throw away. You are? Yeah, so I wouldn't drive it anymore if you're planning on taking it on these like long expeditions, essentially. Christopher Houghton, did you need a new bag? I don't see you in here. Are you up here? There once was a princess named Six. She was the Pokecard princess and spent tons of time buying Pokies and got everything she wanted. The end. Aw, I love happy endings. Ugh. Christopher Houghton, is this a new bag situation? I'm not seeing you here. Once upon a time, there was a Pokemon card princess named Six, and then her friend, whose name was Cyan Rapiro, bought her lots and lots of free Pokemon cards because he was such a good friend. The end. Ugh. I like that story even better. Okay, let me go ahead and write you a new bag up. Christopher Houghton. These stories are great. All right, there it is. Oh, who's next? We have an order from Aovic. 7 Korean 151. Okay. Copy that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7 of these. My collection is hidden from creeping eyes. There we go. Okay, and 7 more of the Japanese 151. That was noisy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. We'll start with the Korean cards and finish with the Japanese ones. Just like last time. All right, good luck. Sleep. Sleep. TCC opinion on Appalachian Mountains. I've driven through them on my way to North Carolina. They're very pretty. They're not like sort of like Colorado mountains, I suppose, or like the mountains of the Switzerland. The Appalachian Mountains are covered in trees, and so when you look at them, they're very tall, but they're just these big green mounds. So they're a very different kind of mountain. But I'm sure they have a lot of natural beauty to them. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah, I remember we drove to such a high elevation on our way to North Carolina, and then there's this steep decline too. All these truck warnings like, don't crash. This is steep. Take your time. Once upon a time, there was a shapeshifter, Typhlosion. Oh, no. Get me out of here. You did it. You got Venomoth Master Ball. Darn. Freaking Venomoth. And Cubone. So cute. There we go. Very nice. Look at that guy. Oh, look at that. So picked up the full art Blastoise and the Master Ball Venomoth out of there. Now we're just expecting a full art out of the Japanese packs, hopefully. The apps are nice. That one guy tried to snipe you. Christopher Houghton tried to snipe you on one pack. Almost got you. He was this close. All right, there it is. Go deep in eastern Kentucky. I've driven through Kentucky on the way to Florida. We are. Kentucky. You guys have a city called Wababaluba or something like that. What's it called? Chupacabra? Kentucky? Or was that Tennessee? I might be thinking of Tennessee, actually. But we cut through Kentucky to get through that. Look at that, Psyduck. Ooh. We drive by Nashville, Tennessee. Oh, yeah. Picking up Golem. That was a Golem box. Mamma mia. Wowee. Wow, wow. Okay. We have a town called Uranus. Pronounced Uranus. Hollows. And 2 more hollows. Asheville got hit so brutally. My wife and I spent a night in Nashville. On our drive to North Carolina, we stopped in Nashville for the night, and then in the morning, instead of finishing our drive to Wilmington Beach, we drove around Nashville and even went for a walk in their little downtown area. And then we drove through some of the subdivisions because we wanted to see what the houses were like there. And yeah, they had these subdivisions that are kind of like on the side of a hill, lots of trees, and just little houses. We noted when we were there, lots of gay flags all over the place. The LGBTQ flag was everywhere. And we thought to ourselves, man, imagine if your family grew up in this area for generations, and then all of a sudden it becomes the cool hipster place to move, and a bunch of, liberal college students come in and kind of take over the town. I was like, on the one hand, it's a good thing because you get all these young, vibrant people. They add to the economy. They make your house go up. But on the other hand, your town's a totally different place now. It's like what happened to Colorado. It flipped from red to blue. So you're not in a conservative state anymore. And it's just because your home was really nice, everyone just moved into it and kind of took it from you. So it's a fascinating concept, like out here in Lake of the Ozarks. If everyone decided, hey, we're moving to Lake of the Ozarks, but they dramatically changed the feel of it, I imagine the people who had been here for generations would just hate it, dude. They'd be like, what the fuck? You're ruining our home. I'm surprised my town isn't like that since I live around all the ISU students. Well, Asheville sort of became maybe like an art center a little bit. And so, yeah, there's a lot of, artsy people around there. People who might be of the practicing ballet, persuasion. Here's Philip Webb, $25 to get into the Jungle Break. Philip Webb, the only problem is the Jungle Break is over. The Jungle Break is over, and now it is this Rocket Break. So, Philip Webb, let me write you down for $25. Ooh. Just finished backstroking this morning. What? I'm kind of surprised my time. Oh, I already read that. I still don't know if Joseph Albrecht wanted me to put this into the Umbreon, but I think he did. But I need him to tell me that he did. All right, cool. Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Doo. All right. Stroke of a genius. Genius, huh? The bar to be considered a genius is being set fairly low. None of us here are geniuses. We're just Pokemon card addicts. Well, guys, what a nice night. This has been Thursday night, Friday morning. I think I'm ready to hop off now. She's definitely not a genius. I just work there. There's our South Park card. Here's our Ditto card for $20. $20 on that Ditto card. Here's Radiant Jirachi. We have one more order from Pirate Blood Moon. He wants a Waifu Shuffle. Are you watching? All right, here's how they work. Okay, pull this out. Grab a chunk, split it in half, grab another chunk, a 1, 2, 3 to the back, and flip this over. Boom. All right, that is your card. So instead of pulling a slab, you pulled a card this time. So that's your $20 card. Pretty rough, huh? The goal is to pull a slab, though. You're trying to pull a slab. Yes, put it into the Umbreon. Ah, you're here now. Haha. Okay, that would be Joey Albrecht. Zoinks. Oops, put this back up. That would suggest our Umbreon might finish tomorrow because he is all the way up to 13 out of 19. 6 spots remain in the Umbreon. Could he finish tomorrow? I definitely think he could finish tomorrow. It's a Friday and then a Saturday, so he might be done by Saturday night. A little crazy. There's no star in this one, it looks like. Okay. Cool. I think we're done. LGBTQ sounds like a sad barbecue. Or maybe an extra happy barbecue. Always finish on the weekends. Is that to like possibly win the Umbreon? It's a break. So what's going to go on is this Umbreon will be in a booster pack, and everyone gets a booster pack randomly, and hopefully you pull the pack with the Umbreon inside. So that's what a break is. It's custom booster packs with a hot card inside of them. I'm hopping off, guys. Oh wait, we gotta give this away. Oh, I didn't keep putting names on. Who else got in here? Philip Webb did. Shoot, who else? Aovic did. Joshua Ramos is already here, right? I don't think he is. Is he already here? Yeah, he's already here. Okay, and let's see. Philip Webb. Christopher Houghton. He did a really small order. I'll put you in there. He tried to do a little snipe. Christopher Houghton. All right. Had a good time. This was my first stream. Well, I'm glad you had a good time. So just so you know, we actually stream every single day of the week. Been doing that for 5 years. This is an old stream. And yeah, we have a lot of cool stuff that goes on here every night. Just very consistent. All right. Ready? Let's see who gets it. Landing on 8. Joshua Ramos. Wow. All yours, Joshua. Got a little $30 card for free. Joshua Ramos. I'd say we're probably best at these special breaks that we host. The booster pack breaks and the slab breaks are something that I've been hosting for a long time. And it's a great way to get a vintage product into your hands without having to just buy it outright or having to, spend lots of money trying to pull it out of a really expensive booster pack, because the booster packs have gotten so expensive, Wait till Mr. starts a rant. Sometimes I do a little political ranting. I try not to get too carried away. If I ever get carried away, though, in the comment section, you can just say, put the cards in the bag, bro. And then I'll know to maybe slow down a little bit or something. Welcome in, Mr. John Steen. Put the cards in the bag, bro. All right. Yeah, I can trail off sometimes. I get on my soapbox, don't I? You can't blame me, though, because you guys have never ran this stream before. And what you have to kind of do to run the stream is you can't just sit here quiet. And so when I talk maybe politics or something of that nature, what I'm kind of doing is I'm kind of going into like a stream of consciousness where it's like, I don't know, it's like a ramble or something. It's hard to describe, like it just comes to me, you know what I mean? It's a stream of consciousness, and I use that to keep the stream just like making noise. I'm the noise maker, and it can be hard, dude, to make noise for 4 hours, especially if you do it every single night. You run out of things to say about yourself, about your past, about your feelings about things. So, you got to talk about something at the end. And yeah, it just becomes sort of a stream of consciousness at some point, and it probably gets annoying. But some people, I think, enjoy it too. So, if you enjoy it, you probably hang out more. If you don't like it, you probably hang out a little less. There's a lot to talk about. Nobody talks about it. That's true. All right, guys, that's going to be the end of the stream. We had a nice Thursday night stream. I'll see you for the Friday stream tomorrow, Friday daytime stream. The doctor told me I have to work less, so I haven't figured out what that's going to look like, but I got figured out. In the end, it could be the case that there's no daytime stream one day, or maybe instead of that, we'll just not stream on the weekend. That's also an option, but that would be really sad. I'd really prefer to stream on the weekend, because there's a lot of sales. Anyways, you know what? It just means I have to have less sales. That's what it truly means. Less sales. All right. See you later, everybody.